into dark. Future now and past, vanish into dark. Waiting all mixes up. Drowning in pain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowning in pain, I lost my mind. There's no good about in there. Vanish into dark. It is hopelessness filled by the light. A piece of desire, a piece of dreams. Is it heard out on the edge of the world? And then after that, will that dream still go on? I hope that it's not the end of sorrow and joy. Vanish into dark. Future now and past, vanish into dark. Waiting on me to set up. Drowning in pain, I lose my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowning in pain, I lose my mind. There's no good about in there. Vanish into dark. It is hopelessness filled by the light. Swipe piles into the footprints behind. Don't forget to respect for pain. Drowning in pain, I lose my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowning in pain, I lose my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowning in pain, I lose my mind. There's no good about in there. Drowning in pain, I lose my mind. There's no good about in there. Vanish into dark. Future now and past, vanish into dark. Waiting on me to sit up. Vanish into dark. It's a sweet smell out there. Vanish into dark. Triple hope never speaks out. Path to liberty, compress the sky. The broken world will cry for humanity. I once had some sweet memories. Each world remains all the same. How can I remember those moments, sweetheart? Tell me, tell me. If there's a man who can make anything, keep me
bad for missing it, but I like literally.
Oh, wait. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome one, welcome all to Bracket About Nothing. Number 39. It is another open. It's another DXG takeover. I am your friend, your homie, your host with the most DankXNen, and with me, of course, is my friend Unk FGC, DXG Zone, I Listen 3 FGC.
What is glorious Strive Earth? How are we doing today? Bracket About Nothing. It's time for another glorious day of friendly hostilities. Like Dank was saying, I'm Less Than 3 FGC. We're that Dank gang duo here to bring you some hype commentaries in all of Strive Earth's glory. And I hope you have prepared yourself for a who's who lineup of strivers for your entertainment.
You know, we were talking about it before the cast really started, but this is really the who's who of Strive 2.0. To list off a few names, we got RedIAmNot is here, Udongein is here, Insert is here, KyokuReset, Kirby, of course, the Puerto Rican sensation, Kensei is in the building, we got Kama, we've got HeadChef, we've got ClockWorkDesign. We could go on. This is one stacked bracket.
I mean, just looking at the names that I'm seeing on this list, I see 3 different top 8s of completely unique character specialists that could be going home on that graphic.
Absolutely. And like, this is one of those brackets where I'm legit like, you could have a whole fantasy lineup already ready to go, and that whole thing could be proven wrong. I am so excited to see so many of these players. And also looking at this player lineup, and this is just something I'd like to mention. The character spread has gotten so diverse since we've gotten into 2.0, and it's really cool to see.
This is true. It feels to me, just looking at it from a distance, that we have a lot of diversity, and these matchups sometimes can hit you like a ton of feathers.
True that, and we're already starting off, and I see the doctor is in already. We have a Faust pulling up to take Faust in Pip Gaming pulling up to take. I haven't heard of this name. Is it Kriva? That's a new name. I haven't seen that.
You know what? You're gonna make me go slaughter another name. Let me get on it. I have to do this. My favorite pastime. You all know this.
I hope it's Kriva. I hope I got it first try. Like it would be nice to get it first try for once. You know, just one time.
Kriva. It looks like it. I think you might be correct. I mean, I'm seeing all kind of different possibilities, but we'll stick with the classic. And as we already saw earlier coming into here, we saw a little bit of Faust action. I wonder what kind of opponent will be going into that item toss zoning gameplay.
True that. You know what? Good question, HeadChef. When is the Little Hot Dog Invitational? And where's my invite?
Honestly, you asked the right questions. These are the things that the fans really need to know. It's what the people want, a little hot dog. I just don't think you were ready for it.
I don't think the world is ready. That might just be too much aura for the chat right now.
This is true. We're already pushing it with the DX ban open. We know this, so we have to be a little careful about how the seams start exploding here. These envelopes can only take so much.
Yeah, you know what? These DXG ban brackets, there's a reason you guys only get them once a month. Like, you can't take that much hype. You can't take that much good energy and good vibes in one bracket. I get it.
Well, you say good energy and good vibes, but if I'm seeing what I'm seeing on the screen here in this matchup, it's a Faust versus a Potemkin with a Pompadour. And if I know anything about Potemkin, which I probably don't in 2.0, this might be a struggle fest of a matchup.
Yeah, no, we definitely, I want to say the last time we commentated Bracket About Nothing, we had the pleasure of seeing some Faust Potemkin. Definitely a very weird matchup, especially with the fact that Pot can flick and will flick every item that he can, but this is also Pip we're talking about. Very resourceful Faust player, so I'm very curious to see how this goes down.
You say you can flick, do flick, and that does work, but Faust gets to stay outside of that range and get punishment on flick now in 2.0, so if you're a smart Faust, Potemkin hardly gets in, but with a great burst, tried to get gap going with Garuda, and Freddy Fazbear 6-7 exclamation point was wasting no time taking the turn back.
Oh, we got it with those command throws lining up the fade nice and tight. But there's that Abari right out. We are trying to work our way out with a little Mega Fist. And look at that big old far slash sniping you out the skies. But here comes Pip with an Afro pickup into the 2H mix. I believe that's going to be wall stick. You already know what time it is.
Good night. Hit him with a suplex of a scalpel. Or Potemkin have to slide down the glass and go to round number 2.
Not MEGAFITSU picked it up, a little mix. Who am I? Throwing it out with the bomb. Close slash into the far slash. And the scalpel thrust with some guard crush. Yo, we're grabbing the grappler in this piece 3.
Well, you know you always get 1 or 2, and then they try to guess on grab when you approach, opening them up for the strike.
Ooh. Ball break into positive there. I like the play. Little 2P into the golf swing to keep your distance, but I think that might be a chance here for Kriva.
And with 1 chance, sometimes that's all Potemkin needs. But unfortunately, armor is not going to save you with no life to sacrifice. Pip Gaming taking game number 1.
Solid start from Pip. Good spatial awareness. Like you said, if you're able to keep your distance, especially with the flick changes, you can absolutely run house on Potemkin.
This is true. Potemkin has been downgraded to possibly able to lame out. I know, this Faust is rocking, right?
For real, let's get it again. Kill your friends with no guilt out here. The bananas are on the field. We're going for some far slashes and some 2Hs, really trying to catch any type of approach here. We're playing a really good distance game.
Clip him on the low. Not many ways Potemkin can struggle against that. As you see, clashes is usually what will occur with punish for putting 5H into neutral. These huge buttons and the ability to cancel like that in neutral. Pip Gaming is running away with another round.
Okay, that was kind of clean though with the wall unstick restick there. Holy, are you feeling it?
Well, look, they said it was a nerf in that little micro patches that Faust items do that, but you know, look to me like that kind of worked out in Pip's favor.
The knockdown, a little mix, 5K to the 2 JD, and a little corkscrew wall break into positive just for good measures. They set up that golf swing into a mix 6, but we've played these games before, but we're not gonna get scooped up.
Tried to whip punish with the Garuda. I love the vision. Got the burst, trying to stay alive for another touch. The Pip Gaming is going to make that a challenge.
Oh, brah, you are dead to rights here. We got Expedition 5D routes from Pip Gaming. It has been nothing but domination so far. Something's got to change for Kriva here.
This is true. Honestly, in this matchup, it feels like you have to pay the opposite of what Potemkin would like to do. You have to turn into the mid-range zoner, staying just outside of where Scalpel gets launched to you, so that you can 6B counter poke it at a distance and still be able to stop the approach in the sky with Heat Knuckle.
Getting a real vibe here of, look what you made me do. I'm a zoner now. This is your fault. This is on you. The zoning is on your hands.
Use the burst. Oh my, got the big 2S. Definitely needed to burst that. That was going to be all the damage necessary. Mini Faust coming through.
Shout out the little homie. We tried to flick it back, but we are not playing ping pong. But look at that clash. Still working out for Potemkin. We got the slide head, but the Legion slows down the approach. We are still full screen here, baby.
Use the Hammerfall trying to make their way in. Pressed a button when Mini Faust was about to do their thing. More items galore, but the 100-ton drop interrupting the pressure. And oh my gosh, extended hitboxes do things.
You know, I've seen a lot of Faust sets that feel like ping pong. This one's kind of next level.
Start with the low, double up with the low, and we got Meteors. The 2K gonna be punished with the items from above. And now, the Faust Blender just never ends for poor Potemkin.
You're able to use that Legion, though. The horn did work out in their favor. However, once again, restuck on the wall. We got more items. Grab that horn, get the Legion, but yeah, you can't scoop up right there. Had to go for the slide head. You could see it. You could see Kriva just trying to close the distance, trying to get some damage with that Afro pop-up. Gonna hurt you bad. Oh, you got scared. The Bulldog Strat working out for Pip Gaming with the run-up throw to take it 3-0.
Pip, go put on your Kai pants after doing that. I've seen enough.
Yeah, that was awfully Kiskian of you, under the sacred briars and whatnot.
I'm just saying, never stop, just go. I don't care how many more
scars you get. It will be endless.
Oh yes, it will be. I'll see you. I'll see you running in from Dragon Ball Fighters 2 to get that throw in next time.
Sacred to me, hoping to heal the world type shit. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, Goldlewis, welcome in. Snuck in here behind the scenes.
What's
I see
up,
you out there, fam.
Well, I hope you're ready for some more action 3, because coming up next, we got a bit of a bracket about nothing favorite in HeadChef, stepping up to take on Antimatter. Of course, you and I both know HeadChef as one of the Bedmen of all time, but I can't say I'm familiar with Antimatter. Does that name sound familiar to you?
You know what? As an organic being or semi-organic being, I am not familiar with antimatter. Theoretically, I can put I on a fraction, maybe root it myself, but do I really understand it at the end of the day? Not really.
Looking at their profile right now, I do see a Kohaku PFP, which I mean, first of all, cool.
Based.
That doesn't really give me any info on who you play in Guilty Gear, though.
That's like having Bochi the Rock as your PFP. It's like, yeah, that works. I appreciate it.
You play May.
I recognize game.
May or Happy Chaos if you play the Bochi the Rock icon. There's either or.
There's also Eno. That's a strong possibility.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did forget about Eno. You're not wrong.
Or Testament. But they sneak in there, but they don't tell you they play Testament. That's their backup pick.
Testament's the sub character in that regard, yeah.
Yes. Testament's their desire. Whenever they feel like they're too strong for somebody, they can pick up Testament.
He's like, I need to remember what it feels to lose things. I need to remember what pain feels like. Let me pick up Testament.
Let me get some real neutral with complicated projectiles. Now we can play the game.
Hot Dog saying Zato Asuka or a Venom. I'd be down for any of those. I'd be really down for any of those.
Talk about 2 stars and above only. I love what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, hey, give me, I do love watching some technical characters, and I love what we're seeing here. It looks like we're going to get Venom versus Bedman. How often do you get the pleasure of commentating these types of characters?
Not since Injustice 2, I gotta be honest.
I'm excited. Let's get into it. Let's queue up and take a nap.
Did anybody catch the joke about projectile hell? We're going in there. Bullet time event. Let's go. Max Payne on the screen.
Hell yeah, let's rock it. Little Toho time. No Asuka needed. Getting into the jumping with the JS and a little 5H as the bed projectile comes out. HeadChef already getting in. It was about to do some damage, but that burst is going to save Antimatter here.
The stall in the skies. 8-way dash to your bed's content. Double up on the low fake out. Went for the high. Bed blade from a distance gets the confirm into the stick, and that's some positive bonus for HeadChef.
Well, we're rolling in a little Q5 tried for it. We're sending out some balls and not going to matter, though. There's that jump in with the classic 2K2D, the Gear Classic.
How many overheads does it take? Yes. The answer is yes.
Absolutely, but getting caught on the close slash there. There's the bed hand coming in, so you already know the head is soon to follow. Got a nasty pickup into the wall stick. Let's break that wall and get some positive bonus.
Not afraid to leave themselves in the sky. Maybe 6P if that spacing is just too small to interact. Has to challenge for the jump up throw. HeadChef spacing immaculate. Back throw incident. Antimatter had to burst to stay alive, but tried to set a Q and held a needle to the chest, giving HeadChef game number 1.
You know, just watching this matchup and just speaking from my own zoner experiences here, this really does seem like one of those matchups where it's just going to be who is able to get their momentum started quicker.
It does feel that way, but as some of the bed class will tell you, a lot of it is gap, there is play, there is counter to it. It's how brave you are to not get trapped trying to go for the wrong bait.
Absolutely. That's what it's going to come down to. So let's see how y'all get into game number 2 as the Cyberpunk Edge Runners theme plays in the background.
Double the dash up with a block. Went for a little bit of a cheeky jump in low. Antimatter was ready on the counterplay. Back to a little bit of that mid-screen 6P action to give Antimatter a start to the game.
And here we are, Big 2S, force that burst, going for a little bit of that Stinger action, but we cannot spam Stinger, not in this day and age, so we go for the Yabare and out of the Bed Blade, and that's going to be another Bed Blade coming in, but no RC here. HeadChef just kind of seeing how much space they can take up.
As you were saying, going for Stinger and neutral and stuff, so the HeadChef is aware, taking their turn as soon as they see the chance, and now we have the bed install. You dead installed.
Oof. Redditor install there just for one projectile. Yeah, I do it too. Let's get into it. Nice jump into the bed slam, but a good poke back. We aren't trying to hold it this time.
Pressing on the approach. What an 8-way jump in around the projectile, launching antimatter towards the wall. HeadChef about to get wall break. Perfect place for antimatter to burst.
And look at that double JS with the 2K, little Smash Brothers combo right there. Didn't get to finish it. We're coming in again. An empty low into the bed blade. Doesn't have the RC, so we got to do one more guess here. Explosion, bunny hop, and to take a little off the top with the JS. That's a 2-0 lead here for HeadChef.
Hard challenges, rough approaches, and now that throw RC is gone, it's so scary to try and challenge with an air throw on defense.
Definitely the time to take a breath and get back into it. I don't know what exactly you'd have to change up on the Venom standpoint, but you gotta find a way to stop HeadChef from coming in and ruining your flow.
A lot of it feels like we have to find ways to safely get the setup started. Trying to pull Stinger out neutral, ending up with a lot of damage, and when you're Venom, ending up with a lot of damage in any matchup, you're fighting back from a life deficit. Going for setups is gonna feel like a struggle.
Absolutely. There we are. Bedblade in. A good Abare and got the Stinger out. But again, we need to set something up, and we need to set something up now.
And let's also not gloss over the fact that HeadChef is proving to us they have the Venom defense with the dash up FD blocks.
Absolutely. Having some good dash blocking, let alone instant dash blocking, helps a ton in a matchup like this. And yeah, just like that, HeadChef already at set point here.
Great far slash on the approach of HeadChef, and now HeadChef is patiently finding their way in. Their projectile has better speed than Stinger, or at least clashes in neutral. And considering they don't have to really charge it up, feels like they have the advantage.
For that, but there's that jump into the JD. I think that might have been a mispress that could cost you big time unless you get the burst to the other side. This could be huge here.
2K2D got the burst on the opposite side, went for the throw with punish, tried to hit a shimmy. HeadChef just blocked, quick punishes, not spinning the RC, waiting until afterwards. Now we're gonna spend it for the super. Will it kill? Not quite.
Nah, did you lose your channel points? Explosion coming out and a projectile to quickly follow it up. That's gonna be a game and a set win for HeadChef, taking it 3-0 in winners round 1.
Look, that bed had a Delilah with it. That was 2-on-1. That was just already lopsided from the get-go. Even if Venom did come with RoboKai's disembodied head.
I mean, some would call that a 2v2. I still would say that's a jumping. At least with the nature of how Bedman was playing, that was a jumping.
Look, let's be real. If we got Breadbox RoboKai as a second character, it would play like Teddy. We know this.
Yo, oh my god. Are we ever gonna get another item character in Guilty? I doubt it.
Go away.
It'd be kind of cool.
Stop it. No. 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 Nobody's asking for Zappa. They're the same people that ask for Slayer. No. No.
Look, see, I got no horse in this race. I got May and Dizzy. I'm content.
You start on that horse. Don't start with me. You showed up on a horse talking about I'm in this race. You run the race. Don't start with me. You're on the starting line. I see you.
I've rage baited the rage baiter. I'm so happy. Y'all want Zappa though? I low-key want Zappa, but the thing is, I don't want to fight Zappa. All right. There's a big difference here.
Did y'all like ABBA when they first dropped? That's what I thought.
Coming up next, speaking of, we got Glorgu, who I haven't had the pleasure of watching in a very long time, going up against ClockWorkDesign with her Zato the One.
This sounds like it's going to be vastly entertaining. Having the ability to instant reversal against Zato's Eddy and pressure is a tool you want in your bag of tricks anytime you're going up against Zato.
Oh man, let's get it. Will the flames of corruption win, or will we vanish into dark? Let's kill our friends guilt-free.
Went for a little dash in off of the run, using, oh my god, opposed to just cancel the motion, be able to get your free mix in. Zato does such cool things.
No, I was fighting a Zato last night, right? And opposed, you know, is one of those moves you're like, oh, it's no worry, I wouldn't get caught by opposed. And then they do it, they run in front of opposed, you try to hit him and opposed still works, and you're like, oh, so this move's really crazy, huh?
Back, right? It's like they literally extend their toes and hitboxes. Oh my gosh, Amorphous deleting Glorgu. Perfection on the screen while we're discussing how cool Zato is, proving the point behind our conversation.
Absolutely. Here we go one more time. A little jump in. JP Eddie coming on out with the drills. Put him away real quick. Leapfrog out. Put him away again. Opposes out. You tried to hit, but you caught nothing. Let's go Shark Week.
Hold some mix. One more approach. Far from a distance. Hit the dusty business. Block the burst into another command grab for the punish and to get Eddie back. The overhead without the approach. Triple up for Amorphous. This could kill.
Absolutely not going to, though. Hard knockdown to the positive bonus, and Eddie gonna catch the backdash. And let me tell you something, there's a lot of characters you cannot backdash in this game, but I think not enough people are talking about how many backdash catches Zato has. Stand your ground.
It's not the idea of you gotta IBFD that thing in and mash Eddie to deletion, and it's a challenge every time. Yeah, there's gaps somewhere, but when Zato's behind him backing you up, what are you supposed to do except lose? Still
a really, really strong start here from ClockWorkDesign. Curious to see how Glorgu is gonna change things up, but let's get back into it. Oh wait,
I'm sorry, Isaiah did not confuse you. It's just the facts. That's just facts of life.
Don't worry about it. That's just how it is, man.
If you haven't learned, this is a good day to learn.
Absolutely. Here we go, though. Getting into game number 2. Oh, my goodness. It's Bandit Bringer O'Clock. Oh, out the teleport with the 6P. Oh, man. Glorgu said, you know what? That's okay. It's all data. Let's play some Guilty here.
That's what I'm talking about. Eddie gone. Oh, inviting hell, though. Opening up a little bit. Run up for the command grab as well. Oh, my. We're not done yet. Oh, my bad. Regular throw. That was the throw. That was regular throw. My bad.
Oh, DP taking out Eddie, but got caught again. Double DP not gonna work out for you. YRC, get that shit off of me. Trying to go for a hit here, but no. ClockWorkDesign doing some great spatial awareness. Got another pickup here, and Eddie and Zato are about to do the tag team nonsense.
God. Yo, that was disgusting. Did the launcher, did the free fall, put Oppose back behind the animation to get the hit? Nah. I love it. Do more.
This is how you know you're feeling yourself in winners round 2. This is some insane stuff here. Set up Oppose and called out the backdash with Leapfrog. Oppose back into Shark Fleet. Get out of the frontal lobe.
Look, fam, I used to be a grappler. I think I might pick up Zato now that I'm watching this.
Jesus Christ, this is insanity. And yo, you did not just drunkard shade right up in their face. JT into Oppose follow-up. Good Lord, this is some brutality.
One more weight, tried to get the whip punished, but great movement here from Glorgu. Trying to get another touch, Bandit reset. One more for the low, opens up, and it only takes one touch before Zato starts to bleed.
Oh, okay, but YRC get it off of me. Oppose out again with the Leapfrog fake out into Oppose drunkard shade. Caught you slipping here with the command grab returning Shark Week. Eddie is back in business. What are we setting up?
Amorphous punishment. Good night, Irene.
Oh, yo, did Soul kill your parents? Like, do we need to talk about what Soul did to ClockWorkDesign? Because that was brutal.
Dang, this is just another Tuesday for ClockWorkDesign.
Holy moly, ClockWorkDesign on an absolutely demonic run here so far. That was filthy.
Fam, the way that they're just using Oppose to own neutral, dominate neutral, completely snowball the situations where normally it doesn't occur. It's just mind-boggling the level of setup that is going on here.
Absolutely. And yeah, how often is it Oppose is just a fake out for either a frog or it's just to set up something else, or how often have we seen Soul get command grabbed in these past 2 games? This is some insane play.
Keika went for the burst bait, not going to take the flight. Going to the wall, though. Positive bonus. Saka going for a little overhead once again, opposed into command grab.
Seems to be the trend from Zato players. You know, grab does beat oppose, but what happens if I grab you faster? that type shit. That's the energy I'm seeing. Oh, Bridget bringer?
Take out for the low. The soul mix is real. Got to open up, and a perfect place for ClockWorkDesign to use their burst.
And there it is. Eddie was done and dusted, but we're going right for the drills into oppose. Nothing you can do about it but hold the 6H. Set point here for ClockWorkDesign.
The delay on the float away. Hit the 2S. Yes, oppose into throws. Even more for ClockWorkDesign.
There it is. Pick up again in a little leapfrog action. 2S picking up the tumble. Going with a 5H to the wall break. That's positive bonus.
Dashing into another oppose. Counter poke here. Techie throws on the approach. Oh my gosh, which side was that on? You know what? You got me.
Oh, and there is the JD. Picked it up close slash 2S and the 2H to finish it off. ClockWorkDesign continuing the streak of 3-0 sets tonight with another clean sweep.
And when you watch some Zato play like that, it makes you wonder, how do you snipe out Eddie enough to be able to take the match?
I mean, it's a lot. From what it comes down to, a lot of low committal buttons are the way to go to take out Eddie. But the fact that it felt like ClockWorkDesign was always moving Eddie around, and if she wasn't moving Eddie around, she had to pose out. She did not make it easy to have Eddie be sniped, and that's something that a lot of really high-level Zatos like to use.
That's true. You saw the oppose usage, making sure that no buttons being pressed were going to do anything. Only throw was an option, and at the spacing that they were at, being able to throw was not really the safest bet on the table.
Who put you on stream? Well, it wasn't anyone in the VC, let me tell you that.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know.
Did anyone know, honestly? I was not familiar.
I'm sitting here looking at you like the Skyrim wake-up guy. And I believe Polaris has just entered the room. One part of our next fight between the said Polaris and Cezlgazl.
Now that's now I recognize the name Polaris. I've seen them in a few brackets as of late, especially like Paragon and whatnot. I can't say I recognize the other name though.
Well, they took down the Babel Queen to get to where they are now. So not one of our O2 heroes of the evening, but I do see Ramlethal Valentine on the screen, and this is that bout to see who is to go face off against the Puerto Rican sensation, Kensei.
Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be a fun one to see. Who is going to get their chance? Let's see. Let's find out right now. But while we are waiting on that match, just give you a rundown of who else is moving in the winner's side of the bracket. I see on the other end, Pip Gaming versus Gillette, Udon versus Gojira, Joose, EN Sharp versus ClockWorkDesign, KyokuReset versus MEGAFITSU, and Kirby versus Phony. There's violence going on everywhere.
I would say pick your poison, but it is flowing down the mountain.
All right, let's see if Cez has got this. Starting off with the Kabari, which means the steel cage is up. But who's trapped in with who, 3? Who's trapped in with who?
Look, all I know is by the end of this, we are both in a bucket of tax, wondering why we paid money to get here.
Oh my god, break the cell ceiling open right here. Little Kabari coming out but misses the throw. Good Lord, moves in with a close slash into 2S, and the sword tosses out. It's time for some Ramlethal pressure.
great FD to get the space to get off the walls, quickly taking the turn back. Kabari just a little bit early. Maybe that was for the meatiness. Who knows? Got the tether attack. Fake the Yozan. Go for more pressure. TK Yozanson. Instant overhead. Route to the other side. Perfect place for Polaris to YRC. But says not leaving a moment to spare. Hit the parry. Get the round.
The confidence on display there from Cez. What a great start as we get into round 2. Starting with the JD, little Yozanson. Tried to go for the throw, but an excellent tech here from Polaris. But 6P into the Rekka with the sword toss. Got the pickup, and this is going to be something here, 3.
Tap just into wall break. Positive bonus for Ramlethal Valentine. Trying to create big hits with big buttons, but a parry is going to turn it around. The equalizer settles all scores against Baiken.
It's interesting. You can tell who has a lot of experience again, who doesn't, off of who delays their staggers and who doesn't.
This is true. And who can actually feel the difference between an IDFD and a gas pressure string?
Wow!
Warnabato, GG, shake my hand.
Again, you know, I ask this every so often, but you know they say a fighting game is a conversation between two people. What was that?
That was Sasuke telling Naruto they owe him for borrowing the DVD and not returning it rewound.
Yeah, you didn't do the rewind fee type shit. And you're back. Oh, what a 6P. Got the pickup with that close slash 6H action off the sword toss. This is some classic Ramlethal play into the windshield wipers.
One more touch, gonna be enough to get some burst back. That means we have 2 touches on the screen for Cez minimally. Oh my, what a cancel up close burst from get tether attached.
One more time. Oh, and the 6P baits out that burst a little too obvious. Got the pickup, but that was a checkmate scenario. That was a do or die for Cez, and Polaris just had the call out good to go. That's the first game. First game, fuck. First game for Polaris.
Yeah, we're already there, bracket about nothing. You thought they would waste any time? No, They said, I heard DankXNen are in the booth, time to show up with some shenanigans.
They know something.
You got both your 2 entertainment part of the requirement.
Absolutely. Let's keep it going. We're rolling back in to game number 2. Let's once again oh god.
No.
Actually, if you didn't realize, me and 3-year-old with my guy who was trying to set up so you can figure it out.
This is really awkward.
Oh, next pick up here with that lariat is the 6-8 sword toss coming out, forces the burst here. But here we are again, sword toss calling out that parry, and the explosion gonna work out. Mortabato not gonna do as much damage, but it really does not matter in this type of situation. Hard knockdown and positive bonus.
One more touch is gonna be enough. I believe this safe is jumped. Oh no, we were pressing buttons on the way in. Polaris clipped with reversal super.
Oh my god, try for it. Oh, do you see that crunch? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? That's gonna be around for Polaris.
All right, who dropped to 45 frames per second? I saw the upgrade.
Crunchy like my Cheetos, bro. Let's keep it going. Round number 2. Start with the JS, and here we are. Kabari is out. Can we get the open up?
Ooh, cross up to the other side one more time for good luck. That's a nice chunk of Ramlethal's health going in the pocket of Cez.
There it is again. Oh, caught you slipping, but didn't get the. Oh, yo, Johnson, surprise, motherfucker. Tried to bait out that burst. Not gonna work out, and that H-Cab gonna get caught by a Mortabato.
Rocks. More pressure. Sword toss. Hit the reversal super. Did we block it in time? No, we did not. What a option from Cez to sneak the round back.
Nice play. Take that shit back to the past as we get into round number 3. Starting with a 2S and a 2H. Fake out Kabari, but this time Yozanson was called out by the gold burst. Good move here from Polaris.
Look, I'm saying 2-frame gaps, beautiful traps, but perfect location for gold bursts.
Absolutely, but there it is. Oh, watch your Kabaris. There's a Mortabato on the loose. Throwing out the sword there, but not going to get the explosion. A Yozanson pick up into the dirty fireworks. Show me a little something.
Get the reset. Oh, we did block it out. Safe jump, and then getting the corner back with Joose here. Playing towards neutral. Overhead connects. I don't think it's enough to kill, but it's real close. Okay, maybe? No,
honestly surprised that didn't kill given Ramlethal's track record here, but going for that BRC, 5K, 6K, wants to shut it down. Kabari still follows, still hitting.
Any touch will do. What a Joose. Oh my gosh, I saw the dust. Is that orange? I hope that was not a misinput on throw.
I don't know if it was, but those Abare APMs, I see you, Polaris. A masher knows another masher. That's going to be game 2 going to them.
Look, I'm just saying Abare is a very, very strong option in Strive now.
Yeah, no, it's like, I definitely agree. This is probably one of the, weirdly enough, one of the mashier metas we've been in.
And on bars, finesse. Look, if
Finesse,
I can press
absolutely.
P 3 times in the proper window to catch that recovery on just the perfect frame to get the next one out, yes, that's finesse.
Look. If you got hit, you got hit. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, look.
I mean, bars. I didn't misquote that one. Didn't stutter.
Going for that parry. Nice play here. Once again with the double 2S into the 2H. Another Kabari, and this time choosing to just go for the throw instead of a Joose here. Really trying to bait Polaris into making a move, but Polaris hanging tight, and you might pay for it, honestly. Oh my god.
The back throw hitting some dust. That was going to be a lot of damage. Says smartly spent the burst, but unfortunately gets opened right back up. Put through the wall. Positive bonus for Polaris.
There we are, the BRC, a little JK stanky legs that stay on the ground, but yo, every time that Kabari comes out with meter, we are being met with a Mortabato.
Dash cancel to overhead from downtown. Axel wishes he could do that.
Definitely kind of an uphill battle here for Cez, as we've noticed. If there is a meter option, we can't use our win con because we just get mortoed.
Oh, the delay on the approach. I feel like counterplay was attempted by Polaris, just improperly spaced on accidental. What a parry punish for Polaris. Talk about powerful, perplexing gameplay.
That's a damn near 55% combo right here. Tried to go for the Kabari again. Forces the burst. Last chance here for Cez. Is the 3-0 streak going to continue, or can Cez break the curse?
Kabari hits the reset. Joose gets a burst off of Polaris. Feels like they can steal the game and it's such, but they are heroic. Somebody get him a cake.
Yeah, put it on over the meat cloak. That is a hero burst right there. Going with that Kabari. 2K, 6K action here. Just trying to check Polaris for a mash.
The hell did you just call that? Meat cloak? Did I hear that correct?
That's what it is. That is what it is.
That's okay. Okay.
Have you seen it in Exert? That's a meat cloak.
Look, that's you saying that is up there with the kids saying raw dogging is fine. I understand taking it back, but taking it back is different, fam. Hit him yet again.
Look,
more rocks from beneath. Oh!
Jump in. Got the low. Oh, but we are blocking that super, and if you got those punishes, let's go for a little charge. No, we're just going for that pickup into the lariat. 2K into the 6H sword toss overhead. Gonna give us some positive bonus here.
One flip. Oh, unfortunate droptimals.
And there it is, just like clockwork.
And calling out the backdash with a sword toss and the explosion for insult to injury. Polaris gonna take it 3-0.
Really close set here. I do think if Cez was able to, you know, bait with Kabari instead of committing every time, that could have easily been different, because it really just came down to Polaris knew what was coming when and just straight up went for Mortabato every time.
But it's such a great option to challenge there. I mean, you feel like it's a space you should 6P it as a natural call out. And why wouldn't your reversal be the best option for you there? Especially if you have Mortabato. Real talk, chat. If you had Mortabato in your pocket, wouldn't you feel bad if you didn't use it?
If I had Mortabato, I'd let that shit rip every day. People would sneeze funny, I'd be Mortabatoing them.
Every day. Every time I saw Kai take a half a micro step towards me, I would hit it.
Absolutely. No, I get it. That super's fucking crazy.
I'm turning the audio off in the game, and I am just simply listening for character cues. Anytime I hear a sniff or a breath from the character, I'm just mashing.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of just mashing on into
yeah.
our future, I believe our next set might be lining up between either. We got two options. I wonder who's coming up first, Dank.
I wonder. I'm very excited to see it.
We do have, oh my, a RedIAmNot versus Volume. And as well, we have, oh no, one too many screens back, a MEGAFITSU and KyokuReset.
Interesting. Well, I'm a big fan of Kyoku. I've really enjoyed seeing her Unika roll up the ranks.
Dark Paluna, okay.
But I think we'll see that a little later. First, we're getting into Dark Paluna, the Goldlewis. The Goldlewis.
I see it. Emperor Palunatine.
You know what? I hear that if you put Paluna in your name, you actually your stats go up like +5 ever since CEO. So I fuck with it.
0.5 extra guts on your character.
Yeah, just a little extra. Just nothing too crazy. Just a little extra.
And two big bodies just putting big meaty claws on each other, getting big damage, doing big things, swinging behemoth typhoons to the break of dawn.
There it is. Oh, the 2K into a swing, double coffin swing, going out with that jump. Another JD into that up behemoth. That's going to be around for the Dark Paluna, also known as RedIAmNot. Yes, I didn't forget King Jobber quote, everybody. King Jobber quote.
Yeah, you gotta quote the greats. Why wouldn't you? You know what they say, imitation is the greatest form of flattery that mediocrity can give to greatness.
Absolutely. We're hanging for the walk back, just waiting it out. A little behemoth typhoon coming on out. Got that pickup into the overhead. Another one, and that's going to be wall stick and wall break. Give us some positive.
One more touch is going to do it. Potemkin Airlines has hit a Goldlewis. Went for the dust, but one gap. Too many leads to RedIAmNot taking game one.
Very, very strong start here from RedIAmNot. I mean, at this point, do you expect any less?
Not when there's two big meaty men slapping meat on my screen. What else can you expect?
God fucking damn it.
Look, when the chat requests things from me, Dank, you know I have to fulfill their desires. That's all I'm here for.
I know you do.
I'm here for the chat and nothing else.
Oh, nice jump out with the JD. Oh, Lord have mercy. Quick burst here.
RedIAmNot definitely living that life of understanding. Potemkin is always gapping Garuda unless there's an RC involved.
There it is, little 5K sweep. Got the burst out here. RedIAmNot with a huge behemoth. Got the drone, got a little extra damage, but didn't get that pickup we thought we were going to see.
Clip the back dash, and in this behemoth typhoon, Potemkin's going to see you in the next round.
There it is, and got the kill. Yeah, that's what I expect from Oni's RedIAmNot. Getting started again in a little 2P action here. Big behemoth swing as we pull up.
Guard crush, yes. Wow, what JG interrupting Hammerfall approach like that. Hammerfall yet again stuck by the RC. Burst is baited, and sometimes your opponent is just one chapter ahead in the book of the fight.
Sometimes it's just like that. Game 2 going to RedIAmNot. Curious to see, though. I mean, you've played Pot into Goldlewis. How do you feel about this matchup? What do you think we need to see change up?
You know what? As a grappler fan, you have to go back to zoning, and it's just the world we live in.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Use those big old buttons. Use those disjoints. Let's see if we can save it. Behemoth coming up. Nice backdash here from Volume. Can we roll in? Tried with the slide head. Coming in with a little poke, a little Abari, but look at that IBFD.
A lot of patience, a lot of poking from max range, safely getting your way in, and then you can begin the pressure. But when your opponent knows all the gaps, you kind of have to reset to safe pressure. Make them believe you're going to not gap, and then they will stop trying to escape.
There it is, little jump in, little knockdown 2D. Tried it again with the coffin swing. Nice 2K into the up behemoth. One more time, got the overhead. We are mixtulating. The mixtulation station is in.
Bam, that thing was lit up, neon signs, open for business 24/7, stonks rising.
That cross up, nasty work here from Red. Just waiting it out, playing so patient. Got the trade and worked out with the lows. Going for the jumping into that overhead. Let's do some damage.
The overhead to overhead to overhead.
Into the
You know
drone.
what? This overhead behemoth typhoon.
Nah, this is evil. This is some evil at work here. Beautiful stuff. That is a 3-0 set. Another sweep for RedIAmNot. I'm noticing a trend here, 3.
Data points have been collected. Matchups are a thing in Strive 2.0.
Ain't that the truth? But you know, the upside is the second we get to top 8. You know, it'll be game 5. I've seen this. I've played these games before. I already know.
This is true. This is true. Thanks that you're putting on the facade of, oh, this is kind of crazy. And, oh my, I can't believe it. Hype sets are coming. They're already
Oh,
here.
please. Trust and believe.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited, though.
Speaking of.
Guess who's stepping up to the plate? We have KyokuReset going up against MEGAFITSU.
Look, I'm just saying, each time I heard these, I heard the terrible AI guitar cover hit between their names. Got MEGAFITSU, and KyokuReset. Play slop. I got slop, man. I'm sorry. Look, I tried to improve it. Y'all got to get rid of the slop machine before I'm not dead.
Look, we all come slop here and there. All of us.
Sloppy rich. Oh, that's fire. There are so many pots. Honestly,
We are, though.
we gotta stick here.
I'm not condemning that one, but fine. Anyways, we got a little MEGAFITSU and Kyoku. Big slash into that EX gun dipper. Got the jump in. And here we are. Lay down those hitboxes. Do some damage. Get the frame traps going.
The overhead connection, reset the pressure. Positive bonus for Kyoku. MEGAFITSU trying to safely get their way in. C to Garuda, bait the YRC. Get the damage, make their way in for another RPS situation.
Try to go for that far slash into the follow-up. Not going to work out, but I like that jump back JS. Got the block, knock it down into the gun dipper. That's going to be round 1 and first blood. Going to Kyoku.
Big bar slash confirming, already pressed against the wall. The overhead locked out by MEGAFITSU here, but the low for Kyoku coming through.
Nice play. Got the pickup. 5H into the 2H follow-up, and there's the laser coming out. Wall break into positive once again.
The 6HS from Potemkin into the slide head, trying to catch Kyoku, but I feel like Kyoku's now just waiting to jump in.
Got the knockdown. There's the flick fake out. No scoops today. We're rolling in gun dipper style. Let that meter rock. No, we got the drop. Oh!
Tried to get the punish, but no confirms for Potemkin. With the far slash punishment, KyokuReset's going to get game number 1.
Very, very clean first game there from Kyoku, but will the trend continue, 3? Are we going to see another clean 3-0, or will MEGAFITSU be like, I got something to say. I got something to do. I'm going to make some money in that.
In theory, I have heard that this is a little bit rough for Potemkin in these streets, but with Potemkin, you know, one time you get in, that could be all it takes is just one mistake on a read.
Ain't that the truth? This really just comes down to, can we find that one that one free spot where we can just scoop you up and just take a bunch of damage.
Well, I mean, in the land of fuzzy jump tech, it's kind of harder to call out than it used to be, but we're gonna let that slide. Like the head just does.
Oh, there it is. I like the jump back, jump out, fake it out. Going with that JS. Misses the far slash, but we're rolling in. Big far slash into the gun dipper, trying for with a 5H OTG. However, spacing not in your favor. That's going to be huge for MEGAFITSU.
Interrupted the Greed Sever. What a grab. It's not over yet. 100-meter BRC mix into the Buster.
That was scooped up like French vanilla on a Sunday. That's a round for MEGAFITSU.
Into the delay overhead. Garuda impact holds.
Oh my god.
Bustin'. One more approach. The 2K into the bust on reset. Enough meter to cancel. Not going to get the kill, but it's going to be really close.
That was blink and you miss it. It's been less than 20 counts and you are already dead. If that isn't a Potemkin round or a Potemkin game, I don't know what is. MEGAFITSU breaking the streak. We have a tie game on our hands.
You know, they say there's about 3 RPS situations in most fighting games, and technically, that was 3.
Technically. Getting into game 3. Scores tied 1 apiece. KyokuReset, of course, has got a lot of data from that last game. We just got to stay out of the danger zone.
And don't flame me professional players and tell me there were 5. I know, but I want to say 3 for the bid. Into game number 3. Score tied. You know you want to be the person going 2-1 in this set.
There it is. Yeah, this is such an important game. Having that 2-1 lead can build so much momentum. And there it is. MEGAFITSU really seeming comfortable in the spacing right now. Hasn't let Kyoku really get started. We are on the back foot here.
And Kyoku turning to fuzzy jump, trying to stay out of dodge.
Cool. Good burst, good burst. We don't want to hold that. But look at that, that far slash of doom and despair working out so well here for Kyoku. Little shimmy in, shimmy out with that Greed Sever pick up into the DP. Let's get that full combo going with some laser to break the wall.
MEGAFITSU trying to get back to clip an approach on the opposite way. PRC to keep the pressure safe for Kyoku, and I believe this is going to be enough for the round.
Absolutely, that is our round for KyokuReset. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going. Jumped out of the way of the Potemkin Buster. Got a quick Greed Sever, but we still need to find our way in.
The 2S was going to be the approach. Now trying to control a little bit of neutral. Great jump in from KyokuReset, opening up MEGAFITSU, keeping the pressure going.
Oh my god, what a bait. Oh my god, delayed bait there? That was clean. Wall break into positive here, Kyoku with a lot of resources, but we're scooped up like Rocky Road. Potemkin Buster off the PRC.
Got less than a throw, but still got the pressure going. Just blocked the overhead, but now we have to hold pressure, and it's hard for Potemkin to get off of the wall versus a talented Unika player.
Absolutely, yeah. A good Unika can make you feel that pressure for what feels like an eternity. Insane pressure, insane play here from KyokuReset.
They say that in theory, Happy Chaos and Potemkin might be equally challenged for escaping off of the wall. I have heard in theory.
Yo, I forgot Happy Chaos was in this game. I'm only half joking.
I mean, you're right. It's okay. Bridget needed company.
She did. She did. I actually think I see Bridget more than HC now. What world are we living in?
there's two huge Happy Chaoses over here. We can't let them not gloss.
That's true. That's true. What about Jax? Jax Robokai.
Yeah, Jax Robokai.
Oh, Gun Dipper coming out with a beautiful DP. Got the close slash. Nice little projectile there. Doesn't get the wall stick, but we got a reset. And sometimes 3, that's better than getting that wall break immediately.
Honestly, is a lot of the situation here versus the Potemkin. Went for the dust. Great jump out. Double up yet again. Garuda gap not working out for MEGAFITSU.
There it is, the gun dipper coming out. Oh, jump past that Buster to get the kill there. That is set point for Kyoku. That one hurt you a little bit, bud?
I can't do math. The jump in, trying to get close with punishing. Dangerous position for MEGAFITSU. One round away from being sent to the lower half of the bracket. What a stop on the approach, but the Kyoku pressure, dealing with armor, the overhead connects, resets the pressure, and MEGAFITSU had to burst before positive bonus was given to Kyoku.
Oh, I like that. PRC trying to go for the heat tackle, but by doing that, we put all our eggs into a basket here, and Kyoku able to run house. No RC yet, going for one more reset. Tap does RC, and that is going to be dead to rights here. KyokuReset with a 3-1 win over MEGAFITSU.
Hey, we broke the 3-0 curse, Dank. It happened.
Finally, we're free. I believe Kyoku is looking to take on Insert in a top 8 qualifier. And speaking of top 8 qualifiers, chat, are you ready for some quals? We have RedIAmNot and Pip Gaming throwing down off stream right now. We are about to see Udon versus ClockWorkDesign.
Oh, that's going to be a very interesting matchup. I know we're going to get to see some Zato. I wonder if it will be the Baiken or the Eno coming for the approach.
You know, knowing Udon, I feel like we're probably going to see Baiken first, of course. And I would assume Baiken plays fairly well into Zato. I would assume, or you know what, let me rephrase that. I think Udon genuinely plays well into Zato.
This is true. I wonder how Perry reacts to Eddie now. I haven't considered options or things. This will be a very interesting matchup to see because honestly, I haven't seen many of both of that matchup in 2.0 to understand more of the in-depth nature that goes into when these two characters are on screen.
Yeah, it's, you know, I can't even speak too well on it because it's been a really hot minute since I got to see it. I don't think I've seen this matchup since season 4. There's a few matchups that I just have not had the pleasure of commentating just because the characters aren't very popular at the moment. And this has got to be one of them.
This is true. Well, Udongein coming in with a Baiken on frame 1. So maybe that's who she's going to be repping today.
I assume that's who she was coming in with. You know, Baiken is still her most comfortable character. She definitely still has a great, you know, in the pocket, but sometimes you want to stick to your one true love, your first one, in these types of brackets.
This is true. We say that and then watch them get on the cabinet with Nagoriyuki or something silly like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even complain. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I would look at that and be like, you know what? Smart pick, honestly. I can see that being a fair matchup.
I don't know. I've heard Kappa say too many things to think Zato and Donago is a good matchup.
This is true. Mixing and Nago does sound like a bad time unless they hit you first. But isn't that like every matchup with Nago? It's kind of a bad time unless Nago hits you first.
I mean, if you wanna be blunt about it.
I mean, if I want to be blunt about it, I'll say that's any fighting game character of all time.
Bro. Anyways, here we go. We got ClockWorkDesign. We got Udongein. Let's kill our friends guilt-free. Little samurai versus assassin? Yeah, assassin. Samurai versus assassin style action here.
Exactly. Assassin, businessman, CFO, anything you want to call the head of the organization.
Oh, letting the intro play too. How long has it been since we've seen this Kurosawa flick intro? Gotta love the vibes they're setting up. I don't even know what that means. I just feel like it's like that kid coming up to you. Extra, read all about it. Baiken's on screen. It does have that. Yeah, it's like, hey, someone picked Baiken. We gotta let you know. Kill your friends, guilt-free. Here we are. Start with a little JP here to shut down the tatami. A really good surgical start here from ClockWorkDesign. And wow, forcing Udon to burst this early. It's been a while. She's not one to do that.
Jumping onto the spot of invite help, unfortunate situation, but that was also a point where if not bursting there, they were going to be getting positive bonus to ClockWorkDesign, and when you give Zato positive bonus and Eddie Gage, that is a massive hill to try to climb back up.
Absolutely. Here we are, the sword going into the stone. Eddie is back in business. You cannot poke it on the oppose. Got the pickup here. Beautiful stuff into the reset with the drills. Tap dust into Eddie. I like it a lot. That's some big damage.
More opposed frog out, Pierce, and then going away at all the wrong times for Udon Sage.
Clean start here from ClockWorkDesign. Still has Burst in tow as well. Burst almost back here for Udon with a great poke. Good check. Trying to go for the 6P, but, you know, Baiken 6P moment. Am I right?
It does things. It has upper body invincibility. It's not Robokai 6P.
Is it really? Yo, I didn't think about that. You know, we'll have a discussion later. Frog getting sniped out by the Tatami. A good air stall here from ClockWorkDesign. Forced to jump by Udon and going for the 6P. Just a step ahead right now. Clockwork is running house.
Clockwork, it feels to me watching the gameplay that they're calling out the safest approaches that can be taken on defense every point in time and calling out what would normally be the right approach on defense.
Oh. Good defense, staying patient here. Kabari out, try for it again with the red RC. Yozansen doesn't get the kill, but another Yozansen will do it, and you cannot take that much chip. That is going to be a round for Udon.
I mean, true, you really can't. Not in this economy, no. What a 6P working out that time for Udon Sage.
Oh, nice Abare. Got the pick up with the Tatami again. A little wall stick action. Let's take that shit back to the past. Ooh-ah! Yeah!
Look, I'm not going to gloss over the divine providence that just happened for Udon Sage, where their whip throw happened at the exact same moment as the flex shield, and they got away with it.
Yeah, that was pretty nutty. Double Tatami out, but the sword is going back in that stone, but it don't matter. Catch this flying JS into Yozansen. That's a perfect for Udon. Just adjusting so fast. That is how she plays the game. Just really quick adjustments.
Look, after I saw a couple of those interactions, she was destined to win that game. Sometimes you just got to let him have it. Be like, okay, yeah, you're right. The stars just aligned for you. Next game.
Yeah. Sometimes the game is just not meant to be yours. It happens to the best of us. And hey, welcome in, Palakiko. Thank you so much for the raid of 5. Hope you had a great stream with whatever you was doing. You came just in time for our top 8 qualifiers on Bracket About Nothing's Guilty Gear Strive Open.
Raiders, welcome to the party, spell.
And there it is.
First there from Udon Sage, putting ClockWorkDesign up against the wall, calling the teleportation jutsu.
Yeah, honestly, I can't blame you for that burst. That was one of those soul reads right there. Going for a little flight out. Nice air stalls and the leapfrog to call out the jump to chase. We're going for that nice corner to corner. Set up the sword again. Eddie coming in.
This feels like some shades of Season 2, being able to run back and run forth into the screen without negativity coming to stop the approaching. Great fade aways here from ClockWorkDesign. Cliff sent towards the wall. The tether brings us all back together.
There it is. Try for it again. Kabari out and oh, nice jump out, but caught on the air throw. Big anti-air close. Slash. Absolutely.
Oh.
That's a clean round here from ClockWorkDesign.
To try it's round 1 here. ClockWorkDesign trying to tie up that game count going into a qualifier.
Here we are. A little invite and the shark beat is back in business here. Really feeling the Eddie coming up in with a tap, let's get the wall. No burst here from Udon. Saving it for a right day with the Om to break the wall. Or not and positive.
Opens up, man to grab. I think all death, but not quite.
There it is. Oh, for the first good stage. The full run up with the leapfrog. Going to catch the flinch. 7 gold for ClockWorkDesign as the trend continues. They did kind of one. Is Discord shitting itself again? And this doesn't spread.
It's just the audio.
It's just
taking me. It's just
us.
I'm sorry that I had the voice audio messed up for you.
Well, yeah, what if we just started talking in really fucked up voices the whole time so now you guys can't tell at all?
No, disruption technology included in the free.
Okay, we're back. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Fam, I DM on my free time. You think I don't got the voices? I might not can do the wine uncorking that Matt Mercer can do. We can get close.
Oh, man. Hey, friendly reminder, everyone, because I just forgot to say it. Exclamation point match Reno. Come claim those codes while you can. I'm sure we have too many of them still, and I need them gone. What say you three?
Please get rid of them. It's super necessary. I don't want to see any codes. Codes make me feel weird.
At 34 codes left, that's pretty good, but I think we can claim them all before top 8
If nothing
starts.
else, you just have to help me out because right now the match arena is at 1:19.84. 1984 throws me off. That's one of my favorite books, so I got to get out of here. Thank you, 2080-34. Now we're in.
Also, big shout out to
shout out.
Tsune Hood for the $50 contribution. We are just seeing that. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
Good behavior, sharing with the community. You love to see it. Let our players know how hype it is to watch them play Guilty Gear Strive for you on this Tuesday night.
And here we are. Let's take it back to the past. Jack gonna do a big grip of damage. Hard knockdown into positive bonus. Can we guess for game here? Got the Yozansen block, but we're trapped in the steel cage again. 3. You already know the vibes.
Absolutely, 2,000% more pressure incoming. What a great jump to throw, turning it around on a dime and hit another command to grab. Shark Week, you can keep your bones.
Here we are, the super coming out. Once again, the Kurosawa flick getting the double feature into the 2H Kabari. Udon Sage is in the mode.
Did not check the shins. Udon capitalizing on the situation. But ClockWorkDesign, not to be bested in the situation, quickly getting their own set of pressure started till Udon runs up and puts the tether down.
Back it on it again, resetting the tether time. Tatami out, tried it again. Yo, Zonson to catch the jump. Yo, you gotta be feeling those nerves here.
More pressure, the FD trying to escape. Udon wanting to shut off the routes, but ClockWorkDesign, as the name says, like clockwork, gets the burst, tries to send Eddie out. Udon makes the reads, jumps out, more pressure incoming.
Another one, nice air stall right there into that JH. Eddie sniped out in the streets of Detroit. One more time, we got some stagger pressure into the Kabari, but a good poke out there, great call out. And we have to force the burst out of Udon. This is so close.
Fading out the throw, Udon Sage gonna go up 2-1 with the sauce.
Oh my God. This fuck Sony is digital only and maybe revokes at any time, even though you paid for. Oh. Classic. True to form, actually.
They will not get over that. You literally bought the DVD and they took it back from you and said, nah, no refunds. You all right. Don't worry.
It's giving that one episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs is like, he has a full cheap out mode and he goes up to that dude who's watching the movie and rewinds the movie out of his eyes.
This is true.
That's Sony. We are two
Sony's
steps
gonna
away.
show up to you like they're Rick with the memory deleter. Just like, nope, give me back all the memories right here and now.
All your positive memories of Sony products, yeah, we're taking them away. You don't have them. Plus
now,
one for
is it really Sony or is it really just a state of the times?
It could be a bit from column A and a bit from column B, my friend. Speaking of, we got a little 2K into an invite hell coming out. Jumped in with double Yo Zonson madness here into a beautiful dust loop confirm. It's gonna be wall breaking to positive.
It hurts so much when Zato gets clipped like that. Big damage. Oh, what happens when Super meets Super?
That happens, and once again, I have to wonder, what slurs were you yelling at your opponent with that Super?
Look, that was polite niceties. They were exchanging pumpkin spice recipes. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, that was crazy. Go over that Kabari, nice follow-up. Try to go for the stanky leg JK to catch the jumps, but nah, this time ClockWorkDesign gonna get the hit. Force a set of Udon, so keep up that aggression.
Johnson hits. They're trying to get to Tommy pressure to go. One more touch could be all it takes for Udon Sage. ClockWorkDesign on the way out. YRC does confirm, but they still have tether attached.
Nice jump out once again. Yes, Udon knows the tag. We've seen him do a lot of mental damage, but you will not damage the mentally undamageable. That's a 3 win for Udon.
As they say, sometimes she's just built differently. Differently might be correctly sideways, but still built enough to get the dubs.
Really, really good stuff so far here. And I can wait to see our final game before we start our topic. And let's see. I think we got Puerto Rican stepping up to the plate.
Orky themselves can say, oh my gosh, it is time for Hype Kai gameplay. Nothing
This
makes
isn't fair.
me feel more complete.
Oh, this isn't fair. I just saw who they have to fight. No, these are 2 personal favorites. I can't. Oh, man. This is not fair. This one hurts.
You know what? Sometimes we don't get to make these choices, Dank. Sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
It is the way the cookie crumbles. We're going to have to see Kensei take on Phony. A little Kai versus Millie Rock. Rubbing my hands. Let's see it.
I'm very excited for this because this is one of those matchups that has a lot of in-depth layers to it on how many ways to bait each other's options you're playing at any point in time. But before we get there, it looks like we're going to get a Bridget to start the day.
I'm excited. Look, I'm a big fan of Bridget played at a high level. If y'all saw TNS last night, we saw some crazy Bridget there. I'm about to say some crazy Bridget now. We got Phony pulling up to take on Kensei.
Now, thinking about how the matchup should play into itself, I'm very interested to see these round start callouts.
Yeah, very curious indeed. But here we go. Starting off a little, trying to go for the run up 2K, but no, Kensei ready with that bar slash. Go for a little run up throw. The shock state is already applied. We are rolling and controlling with Mr. Kisk.
Hit the lightning from the sky. Shades of Hey You Pikachu on the screen. Oh, we clip the yo-yo on the way out, holding Kensei in spot. Oh, he gets to start that pressure.
There it is, a little 2K 6H with the booty bump again. Got the pickup. Three booty bumps into a little bit of that rock. The baby. Give me some positive.
Okay, so now that I look at it, I'm starting to wonder if Bridget didn't borrow that from Deadpool.
I mean, perhaps she did. Rolling it. Oh, nice DP here from Kensei. A little flippy dippy action. But look at that 2P check there. Watch it, Toes. A little bit of that deflect shield not going to work out. Setting up another yo-yo and jumping past the lightning with some Mystic Ball.
Great 6P walk to the other side. Got clipped on the approach here. The dash up FE. Trying to get the space right. Hits shock state from max distance. Still safe to play.
Oh my god, what a clash working out here for Phony. Gonna take game 1 and yo, stop! He's already dead! He's already dead!
Look, you get to practice these routes once a lifetime. I need to make sure I got them confirmed.
Gotta make sure I input the whole thing. Double tap out here. Rolling in with a little stun dipper. Charge stun edge coming out with a shock state applied.
Caught the low, calls out the back dash. Goes for a fake out rock the baby. It was really just a frame kill.
And there it is one more time with the JS. Forces the burst out of Kensei here. Shock state is applied. We're rolling in, but oh, we missed the throw. Mystic Ball, high, low, no one knows. Got the knockdown again. It's time to guess. Baits out that YRC. We're going loop to loop and pull. Your shoes are looking cool.
Phony showing us that they might have changed a lot of things since Bridget dropped into Strive, but that classic high-low mix can always hold you down.
Oh my god. Oh. You know, we're seeing a slew of reactions in the chat. Lots of people hyped to see Bridget. I see 6 Macy. Congrats on the top 8, by the way. Rooting on Phony. But on the other, we see Kyoku being like, please God, Kensei. I don't know the Bridget match. It's at the 5.
I would say Dustloop is our friend, but have we really been out there updating that like we should have been, y'all?
Look, there's like 4 good Bridgets in NA, all right? It's rough out there.
Okay, still playing at every day, maybe, but they're still out there. They're just on tension or something like that.
Dog state. Got the knockdown one more time. A little 2S action with the back hit yo-yo. Continuing the combo one more time. High, low, guess, guess, guess.
The run outsmart by Kensei hits the shot. Oh, clipping the toes, caught the backdash yet again. Phony not allowing Kensei to run, and so Kensei chooses to take the fight to Phony.
There it is. Full kill here once again. Loop the loop and pull. Phony is on a cold one tonight. To be fair, it's not the Bridget player base's fault. Have you seen what they've done to this character?
I mean, Dank, if we're looking at what they're doing, it looks like they've done exactly what they were supposed to do with Bridget. They made it so that the high-low works, and that when you get that, you really can get it.
Well, that's true that, but I'm more talking about that DP that we don't need to talk about right now. But look at this pickup. Got the wall stick into a killing machine. Not going to kill, but we are going to get some hard knockdown and positive bonus here.
I almost just slandered two holes.
Nice, good pick that shock stable applied once again. You gotta get into this little image. Lightning straight here.
Phony, do you do autographs asking from the chat? I'm pretty sure if you caught him at a local or offline, perhaps, but that would take you getting out there and touching grass. Is it worth the risk?
It could always be worth the risk, because who knows, maybe some of that skill will rub off and then you'll have
Have we been compressed? We're being micro-compressed right now? I feel
they're putting us in the box right now.
Day. They're juicing me again for my tasty innards.
They're taking all of our hype so they can make us AI. Like, they don't want us to ever commentate ever again. They just want DankXNen just active, ready to go. They don't want to call us up anymore. They don't want to pay us.
See, tricks on them. They've already infected me with the infection that corrupts their data sets. Let's go.
Joke's on you. I'm malware.
I was like, I've already been encrypted. Yeah, to just... Oh, what a far slash. Got the low. Challenge from a distance. Kensei not out of this yet. Said, look, okay, I had to learn in 2. Now I can play the game.
All right. Zeus's Mighty Thunder making an appearance time and time again here, and that could be what turns the tides here, as Phony seems to be getting sniped out by it quite a bit.
Seems like Kensei is really starting to own that space where Bridget can get whip punished at, until just one mistake leads Phony to the mix. And when you're in the Bridget blender, sometimes you can just never get out.
Bridget blender is going absolutely crazy. Got the 2S into the 5H and a little car for good measure. Loop the loop into the... Oh, nah. Girl, please.
But I'm just saying, Kai's up in that blender and all I hear is ting, 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 ting as the thunder still's getting bounced around the road.
How many Rogers can we put on the screen at the same time? I saw 2 to 3 right there.
Look, you got enough Rogers to be a Tekken 7 cast. I'm loving it. We need more bears. More bears.
Tried for... Oh, shock state still applied here, but got that jumping, being so hard to catch. But there's that DP. One more time, tried it with the flippy dippy. Phony has been in control of the neutral throughout this whole set so far.
What a PRC, but clip the landing frames. Oh, so unfortunate.
What a 6P, though. Oh, baits out that DP. And yeah, you know, we got time and then some, but forces the burst out of Phony. This is so close. Oh, 6P, the people's elbow coming out. Kensei showing some signs of life.
We'll see if that burst comes back to bite Phony in the bum, because I feel like perhaps it was a little bit too early, although nerves come for everyone.
All right, there's that burst going out for the 5K into the bar slash. Not going to work out, though. Another jump in, which means it's time for you to guess again.
The overhead connects, doubling up the mix. It's not over yet. Kensei still stuck on the wall, trying to FP to get away from the pressure. Opens up, cancel the startup into a little bit of overdrive. Hard knockdown, and bonus.
And there it is. That's going to be death right there. A beautiful 3-0 sweep from Phony. heading over to top 8 with the Bridget. No small feat in Strive 2.0. You love to see it.
Wonderful stuff. Kensei gonna go down to the lower half of the bracket to try and fight their way towards top 8. But with that, Dank, I do believe that is the upper half of our bracket qualified, with RedIAmNot going to face off against Charms Udongein. And then we have KyokuReset facing off against Phony in our winner's side top 8.
And on the losers end, big shout outs to Gojira, Joose already qualifying for top 8, but we are going to be seeing a few people still fight it out. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I think insert DQ. Tragic. We have Gillette and Kali still in the running. Winner that takes on Kensei. Kirby and Pip are fighting it out right now to see who qualifies. And of course, we have ClockWorkDesign still waiting for her set in loser side against MEGAFITSU or HeadChef. So really, really strong lineup both on winners and losers. We are going to take a short break, but when we come back, Guild of Your Strive top 8 for Bracket About Nothing coming at you hot and heavy. Don't go anywhere, y'all. We'll be right back.
Morning strangers say hello to me. Tomorrow they name will be carved on the stone. We're going home and I'm a terrible liar. Forgive me, that's not the art of prayer. For the sake of the day, keep crying out. Swing the soul, swing the soul, swing the freaking soul down. Dream of heaven. Those who dream of heaven never last very long. The running flash and dirty sky infect my wounds. We're dying of a liar. Forgive me, just get me out of this hell. For faith and the pain, keep crying out. Swing the soul, swing the soul, swing the freaking soul down. I must be that way, lips can't hear my commands, but still I can't see the feast. Bring it out, keep grinding, diving deep like cold steel. I won't face my doom, sayonara. Well done, how dare you? Never too late to bend the knee. When hell freezes over, sayonara.
Welcome to the infinite world. What's my endgame? There came a zero.
Send here, there is a silence everywhere.
No peace either.
Where there is no beginning and no end.
Real life be like that.
And yet the words that won't go with the room my head. What do you see the radio light? Do you hear the beautiful chant? Do you feel the tender warmth? Nothing here. Pitch black, pure white, all the same. Endless, finite.
Copy that. One after the other, over and over again, I wish a new pendulum. World I left that can't reach like that through the ball. But I can't find you with access to the back of my eyelids. Pitch black, pure white, all the same. Endless, finite. Copy that. Cause you've been 10 billion years in this hell, and they'll come to you without a second thought. I'm here, on the border of the circle.
Welcome back, bracket about nothing fandom. It is time once again for us to have another Guilty Gear Shirt Open top 8. I listen for GGST of the day here in combo with none other than DankXNen themselves. And Dank, the top 8 is turning out to be who's who when it comes to Guilty Gear Strive players.
That is an understatement to say the least here, LT. It has been an insane round of pools, and I'll tell you, this line looks crazy. We got RedIAmNot and Udon squaring off in the winners finals. On this, I've got Kyoku versus Oni and that Cannon Yuri mashup. Like, that's already looking pretty solid. Then on the loser side, I see Kensei and Gojira have made it, but we are still waiting to see who those last two top 8ers are going to be. With all that being said, I think there's still some serious talent in the ring tonight.
Absolutely is the case. We have none other than MEGAFITSU and ClockWorkDesign trying to scrap off to fill out this top 8. But we still have an upper half that we have to decide, and the first two to approach the cabinet this evening for top 8 will be none other than RedIAmNot and Udongein.
Surprised Udon didn't snatch up that player one side the second she got in here first. That, like, you're giving Red a buff by letting Birthday Train rock.
I mean, the tournament says they're on player one side. They're on player one side.
That won't stop me from stealing sides.
How dare you break tournament rules? Shame on you. As your TO, I'm going to put you on the right player side.
Damn it. Look. Y'all gotta have that nice side switch scoreboard. Like, y'all gotta have the tech. I got the tech.
I mean, you having the tech is not following protocol. Shame upon thee and the soul for not sticking to the rules.
Look, I just don't got it in me to tell someone, yeah, you gotta switch sides now.
I do 200%. I will tell you frame one, like, look at your chart. What does it tell you to be there right there? Come on. This is easier than doing marching band stuff. If the pip doesn't say you go there, don't go there. One more God reject. I mean, okay, Yoshi, I see you. You're not incorrect.
Shout out SMT.
Are we still on the beat boop?
I park my butt on whatever side I want. See, Hot Dog gets me. This is why I fuck with you, Hot Dog. Dab me up.
Oh, no, I agree. I just know that if I'm TNS, I'm following the rules of the P1, P2 side of Start.gg. I'm following the rules.
That's real.
I try and make my TOs have a good life, not a hard life. I don't want the broadcast systems to be struggling even more than they already are struggling behind the scenes in 2026. Y'all realize what these computers go through just to make this stuff hit y'all in the eye holes?
I'll do you one better. Thank your TOs because they put up with Start GG every week.
This is true. Competing with Start GG, oh my gosh. That's worse than hell. That's like having to go through Impel down 3 times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I know this. Look, it could be worse. You could be on I can't even finish the word. I can't even finish the word. I get triggered even trying to say it. You know what side I'm talking about.
Look, I've done challenges too. Look, that's what Europe lives on is challenge. I understand. It's their vision. It's their dream.
All right, here we go. We got RedIAmNot. We got Udon Sage. It's time for some Goldlewis versus Baiken. It's time for the first set of top 8 for Bracket About Nothing's Guilty Gear Strive Open. Let's see some violence.
Goldlewis Dickinson versus Baiken. Will this Behemoth Typhoon meet this parry, or will it all go downhill from this Behemoth Typhoon?
There it is, a little bit of that Gatling gun, big 36-piece combo as we go for that coffin swing and get a little extra damage. Little BRC into that overhead. Gonna break the wall off the low crush. That's a little positive bonus.
Great 6P on the gap into Behemoth for the win. And I feel like, just looking on paper, this might be a struggling matchup for Baiken in 2.0.
A little too early to tell here, but there we go with bar into that Tommy. Go to the JD, but hey, JD right back in. Time switch and got caught by he coming at you from midair. Well, gun to take out the drone here. I do like that play, but still couldn't get the hit.
The lid Behemoth on the landing page goes for the throw. We're not done yet. Same side deflection causes lips on our slashes. This is going to be enough for the game.
Oh my god, beautiful first game there. I'm not. Look, we can't help any depression. We can't.
Is it both?
I don't know. We're getting a look. Look at what Hot Dog says. It's a lag of Discord. Discord is tripping. Nothing we can do about that.
My dis is corded. This is why we need to be on TeamSpeak, y'all. Learn the future. It's now.
I gotta reinstall TeamSpeak. Disconnect cord. Here we are, Kabari out here. Tried it again. Nice follow-up as we get the tether is active, but who's trapped in the cage with who?
Yo, the 6P working out for RedIAmNot, living in the book of Udon.
One more time, nice jump out and went in for that JD big coffin swing. Got that overhead, picked it up again. Wall stick into that wall break. Give me some positive bonus.
Got the burst off of RedIAmNot after opening up with a low on the tether, bringing forth a little bit of gap. Opened up with Tommy, went for the dust, did not gain the meter to RC afterwards, and unfortunately brought Goldlewis close enough to become the issue at hand.
Oh, tried it again. Kabari out, working out. Big IBFD, but again, Udon closing that distance quick, fast, in a hurry with the JH into the JD, trying to get that open up, but no luck here. We're just going to go for a throw off the IB.
Reversal, was that a safe poke? Yes, it was. And Udongein going to take the round after the super bait.
There it is, far slash into Kabari, another far slash coming out, but didn't get that confirmed we wanted here, and that's going to give Red a chance. You have to burst this.
Waiting out the mini gun, trying not to use the tech to build up the meter. Y'all seen the IBFE tech off of that? It's so cool watching it.
Absolutely. There we are. Oh, another RC with the JD air stall. I like it. Tried it with the Tatami out. Another one into the follow-up, but I think you were pressed this time. You're going to get that hit. One drone, just one, but that's enough butter to churn to do a little damage.
Good jump out, but unfortunately put just the distance Goldlewis wanted between themselves and Baiken. Oh, baits out the parry. That's a round.
Clean around here from Red once again. No, the Slack commentators?
I saw that. I couldn't even respond to it. I'm like,
I haven't heard that name in a while. Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us, please.
That's the origins of Palantir. We don't need none of that in this life.
Ooh, nice
what a jump out, though. Udon clips him with the Ozansen as well. RedIAmNot now spinning that burst before the wall break occurs. Now sitting on 3 security. That drone is going to do a lot of work.
And there it is. I like the JP action here. Kabari gonna get the hit. Gotta pick up with the Yozansen. Let's see some dust loops, baby. Oh, drops it. And yo, you already know you going down with that system. One drone only here. Went for the jump in JD, but Udon saw it coming. Went for the Kabari. She's so close, and she's gonna secure a point on the board. We got a tie game on our hands. One apiece.
You saw the relentless pressure there from Udon Sage, creating gap, going for a throw, keeping all the RPSs mixing, and just constantly having to adjust the way to deal with this on defense. Eventually cracks anyone.
Yeah, that was sick. Really good plays. All right, game number 3. It is tied up. Who is going to take that all-needed momentum point? Starting off with a double trade, however, that is very much in RedIAmNot's favor as we lay down the Behemoth Typhoons.
Big Kabari hits on the whiff punish. I am not choosing to burst. Oh, Udon gets clipped. Great time to use the burst on the second after the bait had already occurred with the Behemoth Typhoon.
Cool. One more time. Double overhead. Drone is out with a 2K. Just trying to lock it down, not giving Udon a chance to breathe. Caught by another overhead.
In this Behemoth Typhoon. Great jump up into the throw. What a tick on the approach. Tried to catch the button press with a fadeaway dust.
Nice. Into the Kabari again. Side switch. Got the pick up into the Tatami. But once again, we got the H-cap. Red RC, keep it up. One more time to Tommy out. But look at this defense 3. Not even shooken by any of this.
No, keeping the distance. That way throw was never a threat to be had. It was just defense. Opens up with the low. Heading towards the wall. I don't think it's enough.
Gatling gun at it again. Big upswing. And that's going to be death. Udon did not get to play that game.
Look, to quote one of the greats of Guilty Gear in chat, God damn!
I don't think I could have said it better myself. Really dominant showing from RedIAmNot. You gotta, maybe we need to try to do a little more guard crush parry or regular parry. I don't know. Something to get out of this.
Go to Steam, hit the Guilty Gear, uninstall. Best way out of it.
You know, I can't argue with that.
But then you got to reinstall and go hit the lab and realize, why did I have to uninstall in the first place? It's the worst mix. I swear. I lose to it every day. Oh, the trade trying to find their way, interrupting the startup of the minigun, put the backdash on the throw, gets the burst from Udon. Oh, this Behemoth Typhoon's going to set the mix up. That tap dust is going to send Udon to get wall splattered on an overhead. Oh, a little bit of a hard knockdown after the wall break.
Ooh, hard knockdown and positive bonus. Going for that jump in into the overhead. Tried it again, but there's that 2H and a 2D for good measure. Watch your toes, baby. Rolling in. Oh, good poke out into the Behemoth, getting the kill. And welcome back, Genmu. How we doing? How we feeling, GOAT?
Udon clashing in the 6P with the Behemoth Typhoon. What a challenge there from Goldlewis. Gets the wall stick, and that's, oh my god, the damage.
And there it is, the laser, the airstrike. Guess for your life got caught by that cross up the mixtulation station. Baits out the parry, and you're dead to rights. We're going down with that system.
Checkmate scenario. All endings were safe. RedIAmNot going to move on to winners finals. Score 3-1.
Hey, I mean, hey, the streak is still broken. We are now stuck in 3-1 cursed territory. But you know what? I'll take it over my sweeps. I like me some close sets.
I'll take any Guilty Gear Strive I can get. NT Udon. That's indeed letters. And if I'm not mistaken, Dank, this means that our next set to determine who RedIAmNot is going to be facing off against is coming our way between KyokuReset and Phony.
Yo, the Yuri matchup about to go crazy.
I mean, looking at it on paper, both of them have the buttons to control neutral. They have lots of setup to go around. I personally believe Unika has the 4 powerful projectile in neutral, even though, you know, you don't get dust confirms off that like Bridget does. Full screen team, I feel it might be a little bit more universal than Yo-Yo.
Yeah, definitely is the case, but I think it really just comes down to can you get her hit? Like her big hit, yeah, I think we're compressing them. There we go, a little gun coming in with a 5 pieces of a follow and a laser coming out. Another gun dipper tried it with the bird, though. Phony about to miss the ball her way in.
We'll stop and take our sexy voice, this AI generator. Ooh, listen with the low hit pressure, running up close, up on the 2T destruction. Couple 5Ks for a good hit. The green stepper is going to work on the overhead.
That is a clean play there. Big 6P into the mic knife. Blocks that jump in, got the 2K, said keep your distance here. Little 5H into the follow-up, a little 6H to catch you pressing, but no, baits out that deep, you're gonna die.
Good night. That's, yeah. Didn't spend the meter for the kill, but sitting on 100 afterwards, gonna have more than enough opportunity to take the round back, unless Phony can play safe until the very end.
Surprised we didn't just see a mega death there, but there we are, catching the gun dipper to catch out the yo-yo toss. This is going to be game 1 going to KyokuReset. Just such dominant call-outs, big damage. Like you saw that DP whiff, and then all of a sudden we were looking at a pixel on Bridget. That is the type of matchup we're dealing with here.
This is true, although let's be honest, when most characters whiff their DP, they can take near about 50%.
True that.
Bridget is so tragic, says the chat. I mean, look, we can all aspire for every character in Guilty Gear to be one of 2 variations. We can either want us to all be Bridget or to all be Leo. Just pick your side.
Damn, no, there's no middle ground here. You said either you are great or you're ass.
I don't see any middle ground in Strive 2.0 yet. Oh!
There we are, though, setting up the yo-yo. Try to go with a roll into the Mystic Ball, but there's that mic knife coming out. Good defense here from Kyoku, using that laser to catch the rolling hurtbox Bridget.
Big button did big things. Got the burst off of Phony and right back off of Kyoku. Now all the hurt is going to be real and inescapable.
And there it is, a big damage pickup, double DP out here with the mic knife. Wall break into positive bonus here.
Tried to clip the escape route, ran into the PRC to the other side. Phony might die.
There we are, laser out, went for the 5H. Good blocks here from Kyoku, but here comes Phony rolling in with a little kickstart my heart. Got the pickup there. Didn't get the pickup, but finally he's able to get something there. Nice pickup, a little mystic ball into the wall stick and a charge dust for good measure. But that's still a pixel you're working with here. You gotta play it careful.
The burst is on Phony's side. Back at it again. Kyoku about to get it back themselves. Opens up, and I believe this is going to be, oh, great late burst trying to take this round.
Oh, a good backdash here, rolling into the 2K. Great call out there from Kyoku, just making sure she stays alive as we get into our next round. Starting with the JS, big confirm into the corner.
Oh my god, Chad, why would you say we could be ABBA? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? But chat's right. You could be ABBA in this meta.
This is true. This is true.
Good defense here from Kyoku, but all things must come to an end. And there it is, a wall break into positive bonus for Phony. Jumping past the gun dipper, went for a nice JP Abare to shut down the gun dipper. I'm liking what we're seeing. Just staying out of the way, really forcing Kyoku to put herself in a bad position.
The red RC into the overhead, low mix, more mix incoming. Oh, the delay into the overhead is going to get the round for Phony.
There it is once again. Oh, nice walk back there, avoiding the 2S as he pull-ups to get out of the air. A little JS action, 5K, about to go for the mic knife, but there's the burst from Phony. Another 6P into the mic knife, though. You're not going anywhere.
Got the burst on the other side, using it offensively, keeping Phony up against the wall. KyokuReset, opening him up with the overhead. Cancel into the beam, got the low. RC, hit the DP, and oh, positive bonus incoming.
And there it is. Oh, the JS hitting the mark, but we got the trade. Sending out that laser. We're running in, but the JP denied here. Yo-Yo's coming out, giving you the assist. And yeah, we're going to rock that, baby. Wall break into positive.
The BRC from Phony running up to get pressure started, delaying, rocking babies. Okay, I'm learning new things today.
Did not expect to see that. Ooh, big counter hit right here. Double charge does. You have to burst that. This is so close.
Roger dive from all the way up top. What an air throw. It wasn't enough to kill Gold Burst. We're still scrapping Dank.
Oh my god, the laser getting the guard crush. We are just trying to stay out of the way. The projectiles, both players need one last hit. You can see Phony just trying to work her way in as safe as possible. But there it is, the RC off the 2K. Good lord. Oh, that was stressful to watch.
Honest neutral. Real foozies. That's what we like here in Guilty Gear Strive. It's what we just witnessed, and if you weren't ready for it, you just, we gotta watch some more Strive.
Yo, with a round like that, friendly reminder, make sure y'all are claiming those Matcherino codes or donating to the Matcherino, whatever you feel most comfortable with, because damn do these players deserve it. The prize pool currently stands at $121.09, and damn it, we still have 31 codes. Let's get them all claimed for grands.
Just a couple of clicks. Tell you what, I'll click one if you click one too. How about that? Come on, chat. I believe in you.
Do it together. Let's do it together. Starting off Phony with a nice start here, forcing Kyoku on the back foot immediately, rolling right in. And definitely notice Kyoku not going for the burst immediately at this time around.
No, just needs to lay it out just a little bit. Maybe waiting for whenever a wall break could be occurring or when it's a less fadeable opportunity there. 6B hits, great place to spend it right there.
There it is, rolling in another one with a close slash into the 2S. Yo-Yo is out, got the JH into the JD, trying for it again and again. There it is, another kick start. Red RC, 2K2D, setting up Yo-Yo, and it's time to guess one more.
Rock that baby, go for the mix. Oh my, try to escape that clip the Yo-Yo on the way out, and that's another round for Phony.
Really solid stuff there, that JS said stay out the sky. What a DP.
Juggling Unika towards the wall, the overhead, working out, the load block out. Kyoku's still stuck in the Bridget blender. It's opened up low, and then once again blocked out. Great fuzzies. And the DP working out for Unika, but still has to hold pressure after the contact.
There it is, rolling in again with the JT, high-low, no one knows, big 5H forces represent Kyoku, who has not had the opportunity to work her way out until just now. Rolling in with the gun dipper into the 5H follow-up, trying to lock it down with some more plus frames, the killing machine, making it hard to see, able to guess right here, but you still got to work your way in. And just like that again, Phony snuffing KyokuReset out of a turn.
And another approach from the skies, clipping Kyoku. Score now 2-1 in Phony's favor.
Hey, welcome in, Gibby. How we doing? I've been keeping an eye on your run. Good stuff, good stuff.
What is happening, Gib? Welcome into the fun times. Top 8 is still banging. KyokuReset not out of this yet. Phony up 2-1. But I could see the adjustments being made in real time. Let's see if we start getting some of that big counter hit damage that Unika's known for.
And there we go. I like the walk back to start it up. Just trying to stay out of range and then go for a nasty whip. Holy 6P. Phony is in the zone.
Phony giving you the answers on the screen. 6P to the heart consent. How about a little bit of reversal on the side of Unika?
How about it? Little JS action. Got the pick up into the DP. Break the wall in to get out some positive bonus.
Running face first into Yo-Yo, safe bets, blocking overheads and lows. Kyoku gets picked up on the low after the RC from Phony. Command grab in the skies, rock the baby into the wall break for the positive bonus. Oh.
Tried for it, nice scoot in, went for the jump it again, a little 2K, 6K, picked it up with the kickstart. Still hasn't gotten the open up, but you can see that risk gauge racking up a little bit here, and a little risk can go a big way, especially when your health is that low.
What a jump over. I thought the whip punish was there for Kyoku, but clips in the sky, choosing not to burst here. Phony bringing it to the next round.
There it is. Big JS got the pickup here.
Kyoku whipping buttons in neutral, clipped from the skies, teching throws. Jumping over the yo-yo, yo-yo on the way back. There's the clip, gets the cross up for Phony, who is continuing the Bridget blender, opening with the low, tries to get a little bit of overhead started, but gives up enough space for Kyoku to take the turn back.
There it is, a little gun different. Not gonna matter, tossing out the yo-yo, and there it is, a quick overhead from Phony to get the kill at set point.
What a huge 2H connection there from Phony, getting Kyoku to burst, and then the run up throw reset the pressure for Kyoku.
Lock here, waiting it out. A rolling attack here, got the side switch. What a side switch it was off the 5H, and was gonna go for a reset, and that's a nasty 1-3. Going for that kickstart, and that's gonna be wall stick.
Double the dust, more damage to be had. Positive bonus for Phony. One more touch might be all it takes.
That's gonna be it right there. Phony with the W over KyokuReset. 3-1. Heading over to winners finals with the Bridget. Beautiful play.
That means our winners finals has been decided. Goldlewis Dickinson versus Bridget. I was not prepared, but my word, it's going to be hype when we get there. But before we do have that fun, we've got a whole other side of the bracket where we've got to start sending competitors home. It's time to hit the culling games for the bracket about nothing.
Oh, someone blast some King New for the speakers. It's time. Let's see some violence. I love me some losers side top 8-3. It is always the most exciting. It's where champions are made. It's where you put up or you shut up. And to start it off, we're going to have Kirby versus ClockWorkDesign or Gojira Joose versus Kensei.
Either way you cut it, we have some hype sets coming your way. And I already see a Leonardo White Fangington, then Zato the one on the cabinets.
Alrighty, let's get it. Is that Nago?
Oh, that is a Nago. The character swapped after the came in. That's also a very good option. Nagoriyuki does do good things in 2.0.
Just surprised to see Kirby go for the Naga when the Leo has been the vibe lately. It's been doing him a lot of service, but you know, maybe we're feeling saucy today. Maybe we want to change it up a little bit. Can't hate on that. But ClockWorkDesign already suffocating you and going for a little Shark Week here.
Look, Kirby heard all the noise Nago was saying about this matchup being rough and wanted to prove the point.
Hey, you know what? It ain't that hard. I can show y'all. I'll let y'all know. Got the frog. A little bit of more Eddie coming out. Little tag team here. More leapfrog into the low. And the sword gets set into the stone. Let's reset it. Oh, but that 5K gonna snipe out Eddie.
Said 6-3, 5-3 is only in your heart. 6H connects, walk up for the close slash, trying to press buttons into ClockWorkDesign, clipping him with the clone. Stepping on Invite Hell, though, they're going to Fukio their way in. Gonna pop the burst at all the wrong time.
Tale as old as time, switches to Nago only to get blood pop. I mean, it's just how it is. I can't tell you, if I had a nickel for every time I've seen that in bracket.
I would have at least 1735.
There it is.
What a summon on Piercer at just the right time, and Gap swung through a pose. ClockWorkDesign knows what Nago wants to do.
Here we are. Oh, try for the 5H. Look at that blood gauge so high here. We are forced to walk in. But guess what? That means Eddie can just run house on you. Drills into the leapfrog. Limited movement here is going to cut. Oh my God, that was predicted as hell. You're stuck in the blender, the mixtulation station. And that's going to be a game and a win for ClockWorkDesign going up 1-0.
I'm not saying it was quick work, but it looked like ClockWorkDesign might have been in control of that matchup most of the time. Stray touches were here and there for Nago, but to say that Nago had a chance to really capitalize and shine their strengths, I don't know if I got to witness it.
Yeah, definitely an interesting pick. And yeah, I think we're going back to the Leo. Definitely want to stick with the character you're most comfortable with in this current patch, especially going up against a player like ClockWorkDesign.
And I have a question, Leo mains out there. What happens when guard point meets a pose?
Oh, nice throw right to start it off. We are already off to the races, calling out the air stalls we'd like to see ClockWorkDesign put on, going for a throw, wearing that back turn stance. This is an absolute change of pace here, right?
The oppose at their last second, tried to clip it again with a fireball, and Kirby waiting it out, charging up all the flash kick necessary to interrupt the Eddie pressure. The back turn low, reset the pressure, same side low is going to, oh my, well, I tried to go for the sauce, but baits out the YRC, mental stacks incoming.
Jesus. That was crazy. Sending out that projectile, another one, and a fourth one. Going in with that guard point, little JP lock it down.
Y'all saw the car projectile wavy watt going on there.
That was bananas. Not only are you sending out stuff so your opponent can't do anything, you're closing the distance at the same time. But there's that back throw. Eddie is out. Let's get a little tap dust action. A little bit of that mixtulation station, but that defense. A bar and the throw. Kirby in control right now. Got the flash kick. And that's burst safe, almost, but the volcano does cost you it.
I mean, the burst safe into the can still would have compromised. Probably, but the smart option to just get the burst off completely. Get the reset. Oh, great block on that overhead, but the whip punished by Kirby is going to give them game number 2, tying up that score 1-1.
Just dominant showing here. And that is Leo Whitefang for you. Just such an oppressive character in the right hands. And there is very few better pilots than Kirby right now.
I have to disagree with you in chat. This is very, very serious Leo.
Oh, actually, unironically, this is serious Leo.
This is not.
Yeah.
This is not. You might think so, but no. This is actual. If you go look at the frame data, it makes a lot of sense.
No, what I'm seeing is someone who does not want to have to worry about Zato getting out.
You frame trap Zato on the approach and Eddie on the summon and spacing, and then you use flash kick to capitalize on both of them when they're at the same time.
That is how the game is played. Oh, but there it is, a little shark weak action here. Got the command grab, and Eddie is back in business. Going to that leapfrog, a little 2K2D. Another leapfrog. More. Got the tap, does pick it up again, and let's get that wall stick into a little Almanom Super. Among Us.
Hard knockdown. Oh, Piercer working out the tap dust. Kirby on defense here, blocking solid mids, but getting whiff punished from above.
Here we are once again. Kill your friends, guilt-free. A little 5P check here, knocking on the door. Let me in. We back in that back turn, baby. Get ready. We're back in the lion's den.
What a collision in the skies. Dash cancel. We route to the wall stick incident. Hit him with the hubcap. Can't open the super and a right on spinner straight to hard knockdown.
Oh, and try what that tap does. An RC quick little 2Ps here using those quick buttons and the projectile stopping the invite hell. That is classic Leo right here.
The wait out, seeing the approach that Zato wants to take. Tried to 6P on the other side. I think that Kirby might have 4 pupils. I'm not positive.
Just potentially here. What a 6P. Knocking on the door. Let me in once again. Got the hit on the low. But yeah, we're going to use the pose there to shut down that projectile.
Look at the wait out. Still made it to the safe side. Oppose into command and grab. Opens up everyone. ClockWorkDesign doing that disgusting Zato work that we all love to see.
And there it is, a nice jump out, a little 2K action there with Eddie coming out, opposed there, left to right, good night, able to get the open up ever so slightly, but Kirby still holding tight, tried to go for a JP, but yeah, JP not working out on that jump out, but again, the flash kick shuts it down.
Got the burst on the other side, sandwich Leo, leapfrog works out. And Kirby trying to stagger the pressure, creates the gap. What a great jump out on the throw here for ClockWorkDesign. Going to put another one on the board. Score now 2-1.
Clean stuff there from ClockWorkDesign. And I'll tell you, what makes this matchup so terrifying, at least on her end, is how patient Kirby is willing to play. We've seen so many instances where he's just willing to just wait it out and then check you with a 5P and then put you in a string that who knows how long that shit will last.
This is the absolute truth of the situation. And then not only that, you're having to guess the foreground back turn stance dance that's going on 24/7 with Leonardo once they get the pressure started on you. And Ramlethal Valentine comes to close out the set here for Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Trying to chase down Zato. Oppose comes out. Blocking out great on defense. Went for the throw. Oppose was still there to make the punishment safe except for throw. And Kirby just getting kind of awkwardly zoned out in all the places that Ramlethal has struggles dealing with Zato in this matchup.
There it is. Oh, tried for it. Nice Abare. Working for it with a little bit of that invite hell. Oh, I like the JPs. Trying to shut it down. Look at that cat scratch fever. Not going to work out, though. A little drills coming at you. Eddie, back in business.
BRC to get up close and personal. Now finally starting to get a little bit of sword pressure started, but a great use of the reflect, and Amorphous is going to kill.
Set point here. Bit a little surprised by the Ramlethal switch, but you know, I do think both Ramlethal and Leo do have decent times in the Zato, but ClockWorkDesign might just have the tech, might just have done the homework here.
But when you're looking at the tools that Zato has in the two various matchups, they definitely have more tools to shut down Ram's general offensive flow than they do against Leo.
Oh, and here we go. Sword back in the stone. Reset it. Oppose out. You thought you could press? You thought you were free? The shackles are on. Go over that wall break. It's a positive bonus here.
Tried to hit the 2S, waiting it out. Clipped in the skies as well. What a great burst from ClockWorkDesign.
Oh my God.
Pushing the pressure. What a back throw from Kirby. It's not over yet.
Yeah, you can see Kirby felt that one with some feeling. Going in for those windshield wipers. That's wall breaking to positive. Both swords back on the table here. And here it comes. The Omnom super able to block it. But Eddie, unseeable mix for a brief second there. Rolling in. Eddie is dead, but Zato is still lives. One more hit will do it. And there's that JP. Sending Kirby out at 7th place tonight.
Fade away buttons working on the reapproach for ClockWorkDesign, sending Kirby home at 7th place. But GG's to Kirby. Great showing here at Bracket About Nothing.
Always great to see Kirby play in these brackets. Such a talented player, so I really enjoy watching them. But that being said, I look forward to seeing ClockWorkDesign take on KyokuReset in just a little bit. But before that, we got to see this other side of the losers bracket. We got the Puerto Rican sensation Kensei back at it again, going up against Gojira Joose.
Oh, what happens when lightning meets flick?
I mean, we've seen it before, but I've also seen Kensei knock out many Potemkins in these brackets.
This is true. I mean, realistically, Kai does have all the neutral tools necessary to shut down the Potemkin gameplay, has the projectile that still causes shock state, even if Pot does reflect the projectile. So even if Pot wins, he's still losing.
For that. All right, here we go. Here we go. We got Forky. We got Ignot and oh my God, I got that reference. Damn, that's vintage. That's vintage right there. Where my Moon Knights at?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All right, here we go. Getting
Round
into it.
start, Mega Fist. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be like that today.
I'll be one of those sets going for the burst immediately. There we are, got the pickup. Look at that. Forces the burst quick, fast, in a hurry. Shock state applied, though. Got the that was an insane trade.
Garuda Impact got the approach yet again with the RC mixed into the low. 2K2D goes for Charge Dust. Not there. Flick at max range. But what a confirm here from Kensei, bringing Potemkin to the other wall.
There it is, Shock State again, went for the RC. I like that, caught the jump out. Shock State applied it one more time as we go in flippy dippy style. But there it is, a nice big 5H, got your space back. It comes down to who can get this next hit, and oh, Kensei not able to get the full confirm, but it's okay, we saved it.
As mentioned earlier, Kai has all the tools necessary to dominate this matchup in neutral, and really, that is the key to beating Potemkin, dominating the neutral gameplay.
Through that, here we are again. Shock State not going to hit the mark a second time. We got the heat tackle, we got the knockdown, and yeah, give me some Garuda. Give me another Garuda. Can I get a Kara Buster here? No, but I can get a heat knuckle. Oh my God, so close. Kensei fuzzy jumping out, but still getting caught here.
Frame kill into the Buster, not enough to kill. Hit the reset, tap the dust. Gonna get the round for Gojira Joose.
Fun fact, Potemkin does have the biggest dust button in the game.
Just by a few figures. Just a couple.
Nice jump out. Shock State applied again, and Zeus's Mighty Thunder shutting down the hammer fall as we go in for a little stun dipper confirm off the RC, flippy dippy style, wall break. It's a positive bonus.
The 6HS not working. Great flick control here by Gojira Joose. PRC hits. What a 6P. No more clashing for Potemkin.
Oh, nice defense, blocking the Patsugeki. Shock State applied one more time. Not going for the stun dipper here. Again, just using that lightning strike. Checking some of these whiffs we've been seeing from Gojira.
With a Vapor Thrust, Kensei is going to put the first game on the board.
Strong start here from Kensei. Of course, Gojira just had some good ideas there, but Kensei just really seemed to know how to just play around the spacing, and that really did put you over the top there.
It is exactly what you want to be doing versus Potemkin. Shut down the approach. Just let it go when Pot makes a good read on you. Don't let it break the mental, and make sure that you aren't letting the big guy in.
Ain't that the truth? Let's keep it going.
Why y'all got a problem with Gap? Why you holding Garuda in the first place, Chad? Come on, get better at the game.
I'm not part of that one. Anyways, getting into game number 2. Shock State is applied. Jumps out of the throw attempt, and more lightning hitting the mark. That means a little extra chip damage and a little more a little positive bonus here coming from Gojira.
Big confirms. What a Mega Fist on the approach. Using the heavily to get out. But you know what? Worst super in the game. free.
Like, hey, now, consider the following. 5P Barre. Good lord. Shock state of flight again. Went for the jump out. 6P and the heat tackle gets blocked. Nice up Barre out into a diary clot. Flippy tippy in. Got the space. That could be huge here for Gojira.
Ooh, thunder from above. Way to call out the backdash. Kensei going to take, oh no, not quite the round.
Not quite. Just one more hit needed, and there it is. Just did not have the health to armor through that. That is a round for Kensei.
Shock state is applied. Tried to hit the Kara's slide head, but the projectile was just a little too close for comfort. And with the rerouting, Kensei is going to go for the low behind the fuzz on the screen. The overhead that time, reapplying shock state and way to delay the approach to punish some startup after slide hit.
And there it is, a stun dipper coming out, a little 6K action, got the knockdown, charge stun edge coming out with a JS tick a little off the top. Not gonna hit the mark though, jumps away the 6P, but guess what, I got another one in me. Into that heat knuckle, getting us to that 11 piece. Not wall break, no positive, just a little knockdown here. So that's not gonna do a lot for you.
Ooh, with the sauce, the 5K, 2K, 5H confirmed there from Kensei's. Going to put another game on the board.
I liked that. That was clean. That was a really, really cool little confirm there. Secure the round. That's the type of stuff you just see once you put like a good couple hundred, even 1,000 hours into a character. You can just do shit like that.
This is true. You just feel the vibe of what can confirm, even if it's not what you see in any database. You're like, no, I know that button's gonna launch here. We got this. This isn't Tokon. I can do combos.
All right, potential chance here for a 3-0. Yeah, but Gojira can still lock it in. It is not over yet.
It is never over until the final slash. Score now 2-0 in favor of Kensei. But Gojira playing like the score is even.
As it is, double Garuda, triple Garuda. Do I hear 4? Yes, there's 4. Can I get a 5th Garuda in the chat? No. Sliding in with that hammer fall. An immediate burst here. All that work gone, reduced to atoms.
Great jump in, going for a heat knuckle. I don't believe will wall break, but we'll be close enough to reset the pressure after a wait.
There it is. Oh, big hits into the heat knuckle. Gojira Juice said, I got some signs of life. I got one more in me. As we secure around here.
Round start 6P, tried to make the read of the century. 6K into Garuda. Great jump out there from Kensei, who gets gold burst on the way back. 6P gets clipped by Potemkin Airlines. And not quite close enough for the 6HS confirms.
Oh, and a big 6H. We got loops up in here, and you better salute it. We scooping it up. It's time. HP. Wow, doesn't kill though.
Oh, the 2P, no hammerfall confirmed. That was the slowest hammerfall startup I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked that happened there. But here we are, putting some more pressure down. And the FUF, the fucking fence is here. Using that deflect shield. We're getting caught by Garudas, but look at that. We're using all the meter just to keep ourselves alive. And there's that JS, that magic pixel working overtime.
Golden burst, trying to do anything. A chip, a stray touch, whatever it takes here. Gojira just wants a touch.
Oh, and a 5P again said shut that noise down. Going for that wall break into positive. These checks are insane, and the lightning still strikes twice. Kensei at set point.
The magical pixel was real. Got the flick. Gojira trying to fight their way in here, but whenever you have the ability to run like you can now in 2.0, Potemkin can literally just be held off at the other side of the screen with nothing to do.
Oh my god, and caught the backdash. Kensei needs to burst right there and then and there, but called out the armor again. What a great burst, and you called out the jump! Baby, we got another one!
Again, not enough to kill, but we've got Mix incoming. The close slash confirms Gojira is not out of it yet.
Oh my god, say what you will about the characters on the screen, but that was an insane clutch up.
Dank, we didn't come here to top 8 and bracket about nothing to not see some hype sets.
Damn right we didn't. I'm getting my money's worth here. An insane clutch up. I want some more gear. Give me some more violence. Queue up right here, right now.
Kensei, Forky Incarnate, and Gojira, Joose, Ignignockener, ready to scrap down once again. Scored 2-1. It's not over yet.
Oh, it is not. Moonanites unite. Gojira Joose needs your power. Let's get into it. Can Kensei close this out, or are we going to get a game 5 tonight?
Hammerfall trades out. Garuda's inbound. What a counter hit. Hits the fence right up close and personal. Able to reset the pressure. Clips the backdash. It's not over yet.
my God.
Bustin' till the round is up.
Bustin'. Going for it again. A little JS action. Oh, nice with the shock state applied here. Can we get that open up, though?
Got the flick, waited out the explosion of thunder afterwards. Got the jump blocked out as well. Trying to make the approach, but slide head and the burst are both baited by Kensei.
Good stuff there. Absolutely snubbing your opponent of the resources. And you got the side steal confirmed? That's crazy. Oh my god. Whoa.
Interactions is all I can say about that.
There it is.
Wait up, trying to keep in neutral, clipped on the low. Kensei's going to carry this pressure towards the wall, and one more Buster's going to do it.
God. Someone put a stop to this. We got that heat knuckle hit. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets the kill here. Beautiful stuff here. Gojira Joose bringing us to, I believe, our first game 5 of the bracket.
Bracket about nothing. I heard y'all like close sets.
Oh, dude, I need close sets to go on. I need them to continue. Like, that's what I run on.
Game 5 is here. It's time. Kensei, Gojira, leave it all at the cabinet.
Alrighty, gamers, lock it in with us. It is time for game number 5. Kill your friends, guilt-free. Starting off a little jump out JS. Doesn't get the JD, but hey, we're calling out that Hammerfall, a little 2K2D into the flippy dippy to catch the backdash. But that's going to be Gold Burst here for Gojira, and with Gold Burst comes shenanigans.
Tried to hit the flick, but something happened at all the wrong time. Great place to use HPP to get off the wall. Can't be 5P in the middle of Scum Dipper.
Oh, and there it is, a nice wall stick. Wall break into positive. Shock state not applied. We got that 6K.
Perfect on the screen. Kensei turning it up to 11 here in game number 5.
One more time. Shock state not going to hit the mark. Again, a little 5K 2D out. Flippy dippy style. Knock it down into stun dipper. Let's get those pickups going. And a little wall stick while we at it. Positive bonus.
Potemkin Airlines gets the connection. Oh, close slash into Buster. A little more mix incoming.
There it is, stun dipper coming out, but there's that gold burst. And oh, we got the jumps, baby. You better salute it. HP.
Final game. Final round. It doesn't get closer than this.
Definitely does not. Try to go for the Buster. Gets a little antsy here. Definitely feeling ourselves. With that Shock state is becoming one more. He's not burst. So this is looking all Kensei right here.
Potemkin slowly easing their way across the screen, getting into the danger zone. Oh, but the Hammerfall gets called out by the two-piece. Direct Clock gets canceled out by HPB. Flick in all the right space, but not enough coverage on the return projectile to do anything for Gojira Joose.
One more time. Nice hit again. These projectiles might be having a little bit diminishing returns, though, because we have seen a lot more of them get flicked back in Kensei's face here. But you can really see him just trying to bait Gojira into a precarious situation.
The kick, the trade, the 6H confirms this could. Oh no, the reset into the Buster.
Oh, and that's gonna be game, set, match. Potemkin Buster sealing the deal. Gojira Joose is heading over to winners quarterfinals over Kensei. And Kensei heading home out at 7th place, but as always, an absolute pleasure to watch him.
G's to the Puerto Rican sensation. But Gojira Joose is going to take one more step closer to glory in just a few moments. But first, we have a set between KyokuReset and ClockWorkDesign to find out who gets to go home in 5th place.
Definitely exciting to see. Kyoku and Clockwork have had 2 insane runs in this bracket, but one of them has got to come to an end.
We have Unika, we have Zato 1. And on paper, this matchup sounds like one filled with nuance and reversal opportunities.
Let's see it, though. Let's see what y'all got. It is once again that time. We got Kyoku, we got Clockwork. You already know what time it is. Time to kill our friends guilt-free.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Starting off with a little bit of space. Again, the opposed into command grab is so good.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I like the jump back. We're waiting it out. A little bit of Eddie coming. No, the laser going to shut that down, and that could be the elephant in the room here. That laser, pretty damn solid.
Full screen beam does things. You know, I love Cyclops no matter how and what kind of fit they wear.
Yeah, congrats on your transition, Cyclops. We love that for you.
Look, Soul can't be the only HRT hero out here, all right?
True that, true that. Go for a little Abare gun dipper coming out with a little bit of that poke out of the sky into an overhead coming out. More pressure, more plus frames. Give me that throw. I got strike and I got throw.
Got the low launch to the sky. And that is a plasma-coated Zato dying on the screen.
There it is, and that's really going to be the trouble that Clockwork runs into. If we don't have Eddie, we can barely cook up, and Kyoku has already shown she is very prepped to snipe the slimy boy.
Pick up towards the wall, reset after opposed to the unsummoned, clipped Eddie, but was it worth it in the end?
Probably not. Not with that hard knockdown and positive bonus going Clockwork's way. Drills are out, going for the opposed into the command grab. Shark Week is active once again on the Discovery Channel. Eddie out, got the tap dust, but doesn't get to finish the combo because Eddie's dead.
Oh, sliding face first into the guillotine. ClockWorkDesign trying to get the burst bait, but Kyoku not feeling heroic just yet.
Big 5H was about to go for the follow-up. Doesn't want to hold that, but there's that 6P into the kill. Once again, yo, leapfrog, Eddie, relax, Eddie, it's over, it's over.
What a dust on the sandwich, but not quite enough to finish it. Unika spinning the burst, Kyoku trying to finish off Eddie and Zato with 1-2P, does just that and continues the relentless pressure.
Oh, and look at that shimmy ya, shimmy yay. Got it again, wall break into positive. You are down to a pixel, my friend. This is a guess for game scenario.
Opposed gets the cross up, just block. YRC sent Eddie back to the lands beyond.
Oh, trying to use the laser, but Oppose coming in clutch for the 11th hour once again. Eddie coming out by getting caught on the 2P Abare. All Kyoku needs to do is just get one good hit.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've seen a comeback of such magnitude. These Pixies are looking pretty magical tonight, Tank.
Ain't that the truth? Going in for that 6-8 wall break. It's a positive bonus. We are still alive, but hey, JP, get out of the skies. This game is mine. KyokuReset. Gotta take game one.
That was game one.
That was game one. That was game one, chat. It's crazy. It's getting wild up in here.
You ever just like witness something and think somebody slipped spice into your drink?
Low-key.
I just saw like 80 timelines in that one fight. What's going on here? I feel like Soul King sitting over here.
Duel 1.
Into game number 2. Or at least we think it's 2. I don't know after I witnessed that first one. I witnessed like 17 games worth of RPS in that first round.
Have you lost the concept of time? That means you're watching some good-ass gear.
This is true. This is true. Good-ass gear has a time dilation effect similar to a dying star.
True that. Oh, what? Again, another great air stall courtesy of Zato 1. With the drills coming out, one more time with the jump in and a post said, nah, your Unika wheel, it's outdated. It's not happening.
Big burst, guillotine swinging like that thing does. Continue to launch her amorphous. Nom nom. Beautiful. Wall break.
Beautiful. Confirmed. Eddie out again with the drills. Leapfrog out, and yeah, got mixtulated. Mixtulation station here. Another round for ClockWorkDesign.
What an air throw incident. Got the run up. Pressure started. Wall break. Eddie, your health. What's going on?
Another one. Drills. Tried for it. Eddie is out. Put away again. A little Abare there into the invite hell. Are we waiting for the answer? Yeah, we're just going for these air throws. I think that's a good call. You can definitely tell that Clockwork is baiting out a 6P or a 2H of some kind. So just meeting her where she's at with the air throw is such a great call out.
Look, if you're gonna fight Milia with air throws, you can fight her girlfriend with air throws too. It's okay.
One more time.
With the burst, KyokuReset continuing the pressure, opening up with the low. That's not over yet. Clipped yet again, wall stuck incident, not spinning the meter, but Nagihara is gonna do enough damage.
Nice 6P. And that's Zato. That is a dead as hell Zato right there. 7 golden letters here for KyokuReset. As always, keeping the pace on her end.
Thank you, Hot Dog, for clarifying for chat. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Hot Dog. Shout it out.
I didn't accidentally imply anything. Zato gave me that card and told me so in secret.
Zato is the thing is Zato is self-loathing because if you look at her bio, her likes and dislikes. She don't like women. So self-loathing.
Look, Zato loves when I rub the smooth spots underneath the mask. Don't ask.
Duel 1.
Nah. Chill.
You've seen the mod, you know.
Woo,
big counter hit.
Nice plays here.
Oh, the DP baited. A post comes out, gets the confirm. Great place to burst, though.
There it is, another one. Trying it out. Go backdash into the Oppose. Help me out real quick, Eddie. Caught the whiffs here. Yeah, Oppose just forcing our opponent to just wait there and take it. You cannot mash Oppose.
Hear me out. What if you could actually, like, throw Oppose like it was... Oh, my God.
Oh, that was dirty. Oh, nah. Yeah, go to jail. Go to jail for that one. I need at least 5 minutes for you in prison.
I don't know if that goes to jail, but in this economy, they probably get, like, put in the for doing so well.
Little solitary confinement.
You can be like, oh, you did that after hours. That's fine, actually. Completely legal then.
Oh, look at that Unika wheel. Clean stuff. Big damage. Wall break ends up positive here. So close, jumps past the oppose, and there you are. The stanky leg into the knockdown. 7 golden letters and set point here for Kyoku.
Run up, press buttons, doing things, getting the burst off of ClockWorkDesign. Opens up with the low. The pressure is still incoming. Unika just has so much damage off of returns. How is Zato supposed to find a way in this mix?
I think that's the neat part here, 3. You don't. Kyoku is running house before you have the chance to figure this out. And just like that, Eddie dead again. Trying to go for the air throw. Side switch into back throw. So not going to be enough to kill because of the PRC scaling. But one more hit will do it. Going for the burst to get rid of Eddie again. And that's a quick overhead to send ClockWorkDesign out of the bracket, out at 5th. What a great set, though, from both players.
Absolute insanity from the top to the bottom and through the final slash. ClockWorkDesign, that was some hype stuff. Cannot wait to see you in the next bracket, going home at 5th place.
Well, yeah, still an absolutely incredible run, to say the least. Getting this far with the Zato one, just showing how much she's grown. But it is time that we got to the other side. Let's check in on our homegirl, Udongein, as she takes on Gojira Joose.
Oh my, Baiken versus Potemkin. And we know that Udongein is versed in the Potemkin matchup, but I do wonder how they feel about it in 2.0.
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious.
Sans something of a Garuda projectile. We're just not going to worry about that, okay? We're not going to worry about the parry interaction. It's all right. I understand the vision. It is pain. It is suffering. Could be worse, but it is pain and suffering.
Hey, friendly reminder, everybody, ! Match Arena, claim those goddamn codes. Claim those codes. I still think we have too many.
Please, I beg of you, it's only a couple of clicks and give them free money for being such hype competitors for us tonight.
Absolutely. There's that 6H. Try to go over for the click. Look at that JS. We got the pickups here. Udon definitely has mentioned in the chat. Oh my god. Scooped up like French vanilla or some mochi ice cream out in here. Like, good lord. Oh,
I mean, nobody said getting close to Potemkin was the way to win.
Oh my god. But what I was gonna say before. Oh my god, that's insane. Gotta go for the guard crush parry.
Oh, mash into hammer fall, and then RC into heat knuckles. Gonna be the round for Gojira.
Well, what I was gonna say before all that absurdity happened was Udon has mentioned it, and as Chad has also stated, the matchup isn't very good for Baiken, and Udon has gone through some back-to-back Potemkins.
This is true. It is not the best for Baiken, but being able to get through one and then into the next one, you're seeing the same type of options, but when they're layered in such different fashions by the player, it's a tough testament to make that adjustment in the first game.
Absolutely, but there we go, 6P into the heat knuckle, getting a little damage here as we slide in. BRC, oh, you're dead. I saw you. I saw the flash of blue, and I knew that shit was over because I knew it was coming.
It was that backdash. You saw the escape, and then Potemkin hammer fall BRC. Like, let me just. You see this gap right there? What if I was just like to scale it in one bound?
Yeah, crazy start. Of course, you just got to shake off a round like that, but having rounds like that against Potemkin can definitely make you think twice.
Is definitely the case. Although, there is something to be said about taking a little bit of range off of it and then fighting your way towards Potemkin, but at this ranges is where Baiken tends to struggle in this matchup.
That is the case. Going in with the Yozanza. Oh, nice 5P check. Went in for that 6H. Jump back into the... Oh my god. Where's your help?
The Busta. Oh my. I thought if that 5K would have got off the ground to at least 70 degrees off the floor, I'd have been so happy.
There it is, the gunshot. Pick it up. Let's do a little damage here as we go for that jump in. Some pressure here into the Kabari. Put 2S into the 5H. Try for that hammer, or I'm sorry, the slide it. Oh my god. What? That's hilarious.
Extended hurt boxes. Yeah. Oh, cannon fire. bringing forth the punishment. Reversal, great backdash by Udon has made the adjustment to the punishment that Gojira likes to use.
There it is, and the JS to call out the slide head. That is a kill in a round for Udongein. You just gotta tighten up your shoestrings and keep it rolling.
Kyoku, do you want ants? Because this set is how you get ants.
Ants or just Ant, the cracked player? Because like those are two different things.
Is this how Udon becomes an Axel player? I believe it.
God, I don't think the world needs that.
I don't think the world needs it either. I'm going to take that one back from the history. We got the Kurosawa flick. Take him back to that pass. Uwajak super. Tether is attached. There goes our burst. And the mix easily backdashed by Udon. Quick with the punishment. I think that is going to be a game.
I feel a lock-in coming. Are you feeling the doors close and click behind you? I'm feeling that right about now.
Wait, there's doors here? When did that happen?
Oh my God, 3, open your eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I was doing some Netero training. My bad. I would commandeer a joke. I wouldn't steal it. No.
Hot dog block at the door. Yeah, we haven't been able to leave in hours, actually. Help us.
I'm actually having to recharge our hamster so the routers don't shut down.
That's why we kept having sounding like robots. Your hamster was getting lazy. Oh, what a parry.
5P this, you filthy casual. And you get the YRC bait. Udon was trying to tell us they were worried about the Potemkin matchup. I think Potemkin needs to be worried about you, Udon.
Yeah, I think Udon lost that one game and said, all right, hold up. About to show you something.
Hi-ya, 5 chop, tried to weight it down a little bit. Potemkin Airlines shutting the escape.
My God.
Double 5P into a round.
With that level of risk, there was no way you were living through that. That's another round for Gojira Joose, who's on a hell of a run right now. Going for that Yozan's back throw into the 5K. A little Garuda, 5H, another Garuda, but not spaced out well here. That's going to give Udon a chance here. Let's do some damage.
Kavari reset, got the backdash, hit the reset yet again. I sense another Kavari. There it goes to the attachment, triple it up, keep building meter, and the pressure. Udon has got the blender started.
There is that super. Is that going to give us the hard knockdown? Yes, but no wall break. We're jumping out. We getting out. Jump out again one more time into the sit on me tech. Tried it one more time. We are jumping back. A little heat tackle, but there's the sword coming out to get the kill.
It's not over yet. They're still around. Both of these competitors want to get that game number 2. What?
Oh my
Camera,
God.
come back to me. You're confused because of tether.
I'm lost. Dazed and confused here. Sliding it. Oh, what a petty. Yo, we have said that both twice in unison. Get off the brain cell.
No, I only have glue in one cell. They all merge. We know this. Oh, that's a big FUF. Time to stop the struggles. YRC,
no!
The safest option out of the mix.
Try for it again. Blocks that Yozansen one more time. We hanging back, waiting it out. Well, these players just taking a second, and there it is. Some armor coming.
Saw the approach, got the hit, and that's going to be game 2 going to Gojira Joose. And I see chat going off. You know who Tethys plays in Guilty Gear Strive? Kiyoshi.
Oh, yeah, you're so right. That's right. Famous Kiyoshi Strive player.
They're Kiyoshi Striver, okay?
Of DXG
and
lore.
If you want a character lamer, Daryl. That's all I got to say, and I'm walking away.
Oh, my God. Yo, the Daryl Stray? Crazy. I'm clutching my pearls. Goddamn.
Tell him to go put his little half cape and wannabe trench coat down. That stuff hasn't been cool since '84.
I don't know what y'all are talking about, but save the fights for in the game, y'all. Let's keep it going, though. Back into it. I couldn't tell. I just saw caps.
Oh, no. They chilling? They max villain.
Are they chilling? Okay, good.
we go to the skies above. Tried to clip yet again on the way down. The close slash into Kara Buster. Not gonna work this time. Udon Sage is a little hip to that jive.
There we go, a little slide head, scooped up like French vanilla Potemkin Buster. Oh,
quick to Tommy guys. Oh no, the deflection working out of just the right spacing, but the tether always keeps us together. Hell in a Cell. Oh my god.
You know the bit. I can't even.
Damn, considering you've seen the videos, yeah, that's good. That's good. At least it wasn't happening off of Hair Car or Beyblade, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
All I'm gonna say is, Alexa, you gotta play Dame Dame if we see that shit again. That was insanity.
You have to. Oh, Bustin' makes me feel good. Hit the repeat of the pressure. Way to whip punish, waiting it out, and that is going to be game 3 for Gojira Juice with a swiftness.
So, I don't know if y'all are keeping track at home, but that is 2 massive upsets for Gojira Juice already tonight. Taking out both Kensei and Udongein in this bracket.
And shout outs to Udongein going home in 5th place. GG's GOAT. We love seeing you out here, showing us what your Baiken has got.
Absolutely. It was an absolute pleasure to get to see Udon again. It's been way too long. But hey, shout outs to Air Claws for another $50 in the prize pool. Hey, yo, yeah, that prize pool looking kind of beefy now at $172.09.
Let's go. The players have earned it. Thank you for giving to such a great.
Absolutely to watch. You guys are that's right. You heard that. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That's right. And now we've got to head back to the upper part of our bracket. We've got to determine who gets to sit in grand finals. We have RedIAmNot, Phony, Goldlewis Dickinson versus Bridget.
I'm checking the calendar here, 3. Are we sure this isn't season 2 of Guilty Gear Strive? Are you sure we haven't gone back in time?
Well, we'll see what happens if in game 2 Phony switches to Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, shit. Don't even joke, lad.
What a big hit incident. The overhead, Behemoth Typhoon. More guard crush. The overhead. Another overhead. 3 overheads and a starship does get the pressure to end.
There it is, the run-up throw. Sending out the yo-yo again. Forces the burst as we set up the laser. Let's block, baby. Oh, no, you got caught on the cross-up. Oh, so close to greatness. But that is going to be a round going to RedIAmNot.
Collisions in the sky working out in Phony's favor. Reset yo-yo against the wall gives him enough to keep the pressure going after a great backdash to control the space. Clipping the cross up, keeping it going. RedIAmNot still having to block.
And there it is, a little mystic ball. Got the knockdown again. Yo-yo out, back and forth, in and out. One more time. Can we get that open up? Good IBFD. We're getting some space, but we're avoiding that Gatling gun, and we're right back where we started here, 3.
Big 2H. This confirm will continue. Wall break incoming. I believe we'll hold on to it till after the wall break. That way we can get some mix and some gentle positive bonus.
Absolutely rolling in with the scoot. 7 golden letters here for Phony. This has been an absolute scrap so far, 3.
A small micro walk back into far slash, controlling the space. Phony really does know exactly where to position himself on screen until Goldlewis gets just too close. RedIAmNot finally made the space up, but a great burst from Phony turns the offense right back into their favor.
All right, one more time. We're sending out the drone and the Gatling gun. Thank you for that, by the way. Lord have mercy.
Oh my, good night.
Ooh, how are you alive?
Honestly, you got me. Shook it up, run up for the throw. It's not over yet. Dang, game number 1 still has to be decided.
Oh, 2S to call out the Gatling gun, and we're rolling in. Wall break it to kill.
Phony getting game 1, believing in the pixel and the dream.
Wow. Wow, what a play. What a play. But yeah, let's get back into it. Game number 2. Great stuff here from both our mod team and our players as we get into game number 2.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I just come back and I see Jodo being sniped in chat. What the hell happened while I wasn't looking? Oh my god.
Let's not worry about it. Let's worry about the task at hand.
Oh,
Big
the
5H
whip
counter
throw.
hit. Loop to loop and pull. Our knockdown in positive bonus. And we're going to go for a nice safe jump in, I assume, as we go for another knockdown. Phony on that demon timing here.
Big 6P lift out. Phony continuing the pressure. What a behemoth typhoon. And we have Skybeams coming to keep the pressure going. YRC at just the right time. That tech was very brained.
Here we are, 5H into the kill here. That is a beautiful round from Phony. Looking to move over to Grand's winner's side, and if she keeps it up, she might be heading over there.
Got the burst.
What?
Oh, we clashed with DP and Behemoth Typhoon to reset the pressure and just keep it going like nothing ever happened in the first place.
That was crazy. Here we are, set up the yo-yo again. Got the counter hit, not trying to hold it. But there it is, little kick start into the red RC. And there it is, a booty bump wall stick into Rock the Baby. Beautiful confirms here.
Behemoth Typhoon to the set. Tried to tap the dust. That was nasty. Still opened him up with the low. YRC the other side. Needs a lead overhead. The low as well. Phony choosing to burst. Feeling heroic. Hopes to build one back if they lose the round. But feels like they can take it here and now with one more touch.
There it is. There it is. A beautiful round there from RedIAmNot. Looking to bring it back and tie it up. But I like the 6P here in a walk back. Really just letting Red come to her.
Overhead connects, trying to reset more pressure. Go for the throw. Phony giving a solid diet of RPS to guarantee good placement. Great burst bait, and now hard knockdown after the wall break.
Oh, beautiful stuff. It is a guess for game scenario. Going for the jump and nice throw, RC. That should be death. Holy shit, another perfect here for Phony. Oh my god.
2-0 perfection. The high-low, you'll never know, still working out in Strive 2.0.
I tell you, I've only seen Phony in like 2 bracket series. This one and Trial by Fire. Rest in peace, Trial by Fire, by the way. Phony, you gotta go to some in-persons, because what the fuck is this?
We gotta get you to shut down some Paluna, you know what I'm saying? You can already do a Dark Paluna looking like right now. We gotta see what happens in the streets.
Yeah, no, on God, like, this is insanity.
What a 6P on the roll-in. Tech and throw point-blank range. Just blocks into the overhead. Working out for Phony.
Oh, trying it. One more time, send out the yo-yo. 2H, where you think you're going? Back to the corner with you, big man. Wow. I'm speechless, 3. What the fuck is happening?
Solid mix. Honest footsies. Great control of neutral. And high-low mix to end the break of dawn. What a 6P. Tried to catch the come-in. Oh, clipping though. The button's working out. Crossed up. Continuing pressure. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage. Drone coming out. Overhead. Baits out that burn. Oh, that's heroic. I don't blame you, but that was heroic.
2K2D Behemoth Typhoon yet again hit the cross up. going for the approach. Double Behemoth Typhoons in the sky.
Oh, one more time with the Roger dive rolling in. Tried it. Nice JK in with the 2P of the gods, helping you get out of that pressure. Nice 6P into the Behemoth, and one more for good measure means the score gonna be 2-1. Phony still in the lead, but Red is starting to figure it out.
I mean, looking at it on paper, Bridget does have to definitely keep Goldlewis locked down because 2 touches can be all it takes with the right touches from Goldlewis. But as we see from Phony and their smart gameplay, they are rarely putting themselves in a position to have to deal with that.
Absolutely. Here we go, game number 4. Rubbing my hands. Let's get into it. I genuinely think Phony might just be her. I ain't never seen Bridget do all this. The only other Bridget I can think of that's at this near this level is Macy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh my god.
What a burst. We've got guns waiting the ways. Yo-yo. The approach gets clipped by Behemoth Typhoon, and Phony might be going to the next round.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think Red something clicked that last round here because Red is playing some normal RedIAmNot play now. So the stars have aligned. We see the vision. Our third eye is open because this is some reads.
Was that moment when you go, oh, I'm playing Goldlewis Dickinson? What was I doing?
I'm cracked. Down with that system here. Oh yeah, 1-2. Don't even need that third. You dead as hell, girl.
Perfection gonna tie up the game score. Game 5 in winners finals. Chat.
Oh yeah, that's right. Satanbug's also awesome.
We got some close sets here. This is true. Oof. This is true.
Yeah.
And also the dig. Can't forget the dig. Canadian goatness.
Has Dig been playing lately? Or is Dig still on Bridget?
That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't fought them since season 2, so I couldn't tell you that one.
I haven't seen them in a while. Dig's on vacation. Damn, they gotta come back. I missed watching them. They were hype.
Fact. The care is burned. This does happen.
Yeah. Now, hey, this game's 5 years old. You know?
Look, Autistic Burnout can't last that long. We know better. What a burst on the other side. 4B. Oh my gosh, the collision in the sky. Gonna carry Phony towards the other side. And clip trades are gonna work out in Goldlewis's favor, but Phony quickly going away with the round.
And there it is, pressure on. Oh, big old 6P coming out from the gates. Goes for the burst. Gun, super outlook, killing machine. Caught the backdash with a 5H. Trying to go for another 2H, but yeah, we're catching these jumps now. And it's time for that MSQ Sky Beam.
That counts. That counts. That works. That works. Kind of.
That is hell. Oh shit.
Look, she's got that DP, so Axelbane, stop asking for a DP. All right, that's what that is.
What if we gave you a DP, but it's minus fucking 40?
Better RC, fam. That's all I got to say about it. Oh, what a counter hit. Not quite done. Opened up with a low. Try and find the way. There is a beam for pressure. The low working out. Tried to bait the burst as well. RedIAmNot one touch away now from getting the last game necessary to move on to grand finals on winner's side.
Hey, but Phony, not out of this yet. Just heading over to the loser side of the bracket. While RedIAmNot sits pretty in grand finals winner's side, everyone is still in. Let's get back to the loser side and start knocking out some more players.
That's right. We got to go figure out where our podium's going to lie. But to do that, somebody's got to go home in 4th place. And we have none other than KyokuReset and Gojira Joose.
Oh, here we go. Gojira, both of these players have been on absolute demon time runs, but we've come to the point 3 where one of them has got to end. Who is going to do it?
This is the truth. And really, this matchup feels like Unika has all the tools to be able to control the matchup. It's just, can the patience of Potemkin shine through?
Alrighty, let's get it.
Duel 1.
Okay, kill your friends, guilt-free, getting into it. Caught that backdash immediately, and we're going for the grit. Potemkin Buster, good lord. Where's your health bar? I'll help you find it. Scooped up once again. Potemkin Buster Arts. Oh, yo, you're dead, bro. Just go
We ain't
ahead,
finding
go
nothing,
ahead.
Dank. What are you looking for? It's gone.
It's gone.
Gone, Dank. It's gone.
I blinked and it was gone. Like, that's it.
Thought it was behind the couch. I lifted up the couch and it's just completely annihilated. Oh, I thought that was a Buster. That was a car waiting to happen. And we reset the pressure. One more mix will do. Oh my golden. Oh my. Oh god. Imagine if we could throw bursts.
That was like a fucking roll, like agility 1 million guess there on that gold burst. What a timing. And that's going to give Kyoku a huge chance until the burst right back brings us back to neutral. But look at that good hit into the gun dipper. Got the 5H into the follow-up. Trying to catch you off guard. Another gun dipper into the RC. Pressure upon pressure.
Great escape, got out of the daughter dipper, and now reset the pressure. Double lows. Great low profile of the 6HS there. KyokuReset's continuing to try to find their way through the fight. Jumping to close slash pressure. Garuda impact hits the low. Double lift into low is going to give the first game to Gojira Joose.
Gojira has been on a crazy run lately. Again, like if you're looking at the top 8 run, Gojira wasn't even seen to make it this far. This has been an absolute insane run, taking out both Kensei and Udongein. Will Kyoku be able to kill the run, or are we going to see another massive upset?
Well, finding a way to get your space and slow down the game can help deal with the Potemkin. Just want to see how KyokuReset handles Gojira being able to navigate their way through this neutral.
Oh, there's that burst. Going for, heat tackle into the burst. Rolling in with a little gun dipper. Got the 5H into the follow-up and guard crush. So we have to walk back a little bit, but that's going to give Gojira a chance here.
The perfect place 5P Mega Fist over the far slash, and my read of all times. HP.
Still alive here, but that's a little too close for comfort. We go for the gun dipper, try to keep ourselves safe, but the overhead called out by the 5P.
Solid defensive options there, interrupting the overhead's startup with a standing punch.
Oh, look at that. Nice jump around one more time. Roll it in. There's that counter hit. Tried for it. Little far slash into the gun dipper. Little 5H follow up. More. But there it is. Little mega fist into the heat tackle.
Double coats, close slash is left out of, doubled up this Buster. Not enough for the meter in the confirm, had to wait it out. Tap Dust, though, is going to be enough to give another game to Gojira Joose.
There it is. Tying it up 1 apiece. Whew. No, I'll tell you, we've had some stressful games. Every time Gojira Joose comes up on the screen, I can feel my heart sink for the other player because this is terrifying.
It definitely is. Unless you have like means to stay full screen away from Potemkin's danger and just whiff punish till your heart's content, it does become a very scary situation having to compete where Potemkin can find some strength.
Absolutely. Here we are. Oh, nice blocks here. A little far slash. Doesn't get the follow-up, but that JS is going to snipe you out of the air. No Mega Fist today.
Tried to flick some business, got clipped on the low while stuck. Incident. Positive bonus incoming for Kyoku.
Oh. Well, Garuda tried for it. No luck here. The flick denied by a little gun dipper coming in.
Tried to get a buster, but was not there to be had. Burst on the table. Hammerfall working out, but jumping into the DP, using the burst to stay alive. So tried to air and got beat by the better button. KyokuReset takes the round.
We are with the overhead. 5H into the follow-up. Nice DP, but misses the second 5H, so we're not going to be able to finish the combo. But you know what we say, happy little resets here. Get a little extra damage.
Guard crush hits, wall stick incident. And positive bonus for Kyoku. About 100 meter. Trying to find a safe way around this Potemkin problem at hand.
Here we are, got the pickup and a little mega death buster coming at you. KyokuReset with a point on the board.
Signs of life are assembling. KyokuReset not out of this yet. Slowing it down, finding the touches, coming through with a game. It just takes one more of those before we have a tied set.
Alrighty, gamers, it's that time again. Let's lock it in.
You see, Chad, I'm in the kind of camp that believes everybody deserves that. So yes, yes indeed, yes.
And my thing is, they already have loops. They're just much easier to do.
Fun. We should all have fun. Balance is for people that, you know, need to have balance in their games. I like fun. What a burst!
Yeah. There it is, JK got the knockdown into a little gun dipper. Rolling in, gun dipper again into the 5H. Another one. How many lows can we put in one round?
Yes. Versus Potemkin, yes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Nice pickup into the heat tackle. We'll tap dust action. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's charged. Excuse me.
The overhead picking up. That is a dead Potemkin on the screen.
Is trying for the buster. Gun dipper coming out. One more time, rolling in. Another big laser caught up at 5P. Crunch! Crunch and ties me, Captain. Still able to fade out that burst, though.
Oops, all rollbacks edition.
Yo.
Oh, no.
Come hell or high water, come roll back or delay. You're still getting comboed.
Well, somebody dropped to 17 frames and the entire world felt it for a second.
Somebody just wanted to remind us what DBFZ delay felt like. And you know what? It's good we remember it could always be worse. Mega Death Buster here. We're going to game 5.
I love a close set. Why do you remind me of the DBFZ deck here? Look, nothing is better than playing from Texas to Alberta.
Because you have to remember your roots. You have to remember what you truly suffered through.
Do you want to? I am not going to have to suffer through another Sabertooth Infinite. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh
We're fine.
my god. I really don't miss 19 frame delay Z Broly. Like, I'll take anything in Guilty Gear over that. Like, you can have a lot of complaints about this current meta or whatever, top tier or whatever, but goddamn.
That wasn't the problem. Don't even act like it wasn't Kid Buu 2M in delay. Don't even act like it wasn't.
Look, there can be more than one culprit, 3.
You're right. You're right. We can get back on the conversation about best poke and strive later. I still see that out there. We're in a game 5 situation here. I feel like we might be trying to get something to realign itself. Maybe get our 2 hamsters re-energized before the rollbackias start kicking in again.
Here we go. Here we go. I agree with that. I do miss me some Prime DBFZ.
I agree.
That was the shit. That's the reason I think we're all, a lot of, well, not all of us, but a lot of us.
It's right there with Prime UMC 5. It's like right there.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. But here we go. Getting into our game number 5. Let's lock it. Garuda baits out the burst. Are you serious?
But thank goodness they weren't close. Oh my god.
Oh, Thank you, Lord. Scale,
Thank
though.
goodness there's PRC scaling and that hits lighter than a throw. But this will be enough for the round.
That is going to be set point here for Gojira Joose.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Hammerfall on the way in. The close slash connects. More pressure incoming. Got the shimmy. They thought
That's
it was
it.
throw. HPB. Gojira's going to go to the podium fights. KyokuReset going to go home in 4th place.
The upset run of all time from Gojira Joose continues. KyokuReset being their next victim out at 4th, but always a pleasure to see her play. She's a fun Unika to follow. And now we're getting into it. This top 3 podium's kind of interesting. We got Goldlewis waiting in grand finals winner side. And their opponent is either going to be Phony with the Bridget or Gojira Joose with the Potemkin.
Honestly, hype sets to be incoming no matter how you try to slice it. Bridget does have the zoning tools to keep Potemkin locked down. And let's see if Phony can deal with Gojira Joose's high roller style and ability to use their health bar to their advantage. Teth, this mean you gonna go out back and fight in Sam Show right now. I'm meeting you after this fight. It's over. I am parsecing you and you cannot stop me, girl. It's going down. It's over. It's over. First to death.
Yo, it's crazy we're saying that's the worst fighting game when, like, cross tag fucking exists.
Yonta's right there. Fist of the North Star is right there. What do you? Power Rangers is right there. Buster is right there.
Here we go. Little Potemkin Buster. Slide in, catch the backdash. Tried it again. Forces the burst out of Phony. Big 5H, though. We ain't sliding in like that.
Oh, that is a killing machine, keeping the pressure on. Not waiting a moment. Beautiful approach. Got the overhead to connect, and now Potemkin is against the wall. In the blender, the just block. Let them feel like they can play the game, but really, Phony was setting it up.
A hard knockdown into positive bones as we go for that jump and again. A little 2K coming out. Big 5H, big meaty claws. Got the pickup here. Into a little heat tackle. Little 2K 2D action. Trying for it again. Catching these jumps. Not trying to let you escape. And again. Oh, wait, hold up. The spacing was slightly off. That's going to be huge for Phony.
2 more touches gonna do it. Oh, the overhead confirms, bringing the pressure towards the wall with the RC and my wall stick. This could be enough. No, the reset. The low is going to give the game to Phony.
There it is. Beautiful round from Phony. The crowd behind her here does not want to see Potemkin in grand finals. Does not want the King Jobber quote to happen.
The 5K, the 2D. Oh my, Garuda interrupting Starship. The PRC, the burst on the other side. Both of these players are making immediate call-outs on what the other is doing in the moment.
The flick, one more time. Oh, nice killing machine as we set up that yo-yo. Tried it again. Try to get the open up.
Oh, way to drop the JD into the heat knuckle. If we're close enough to the wall, it's gonna win. If not, we got another mix to go.
There it is, the kill. Once again, going around 3.
H not finding a home. Phony trying to find their way in. Backdashing Garuda impact. What a swing on the startup of 6H from a distance. Gojira gets deflect shielded against the wall. The yo-yo startup gets clipped by the heat tackle.
Cool. There's the flick. Got the 2K2D. Try for the poke. Oh my lord.
The blender is still going, using, oh my gosh, it immediately cancels Heavenly Potemkin Buster. and the killing machine leaves it plus enough for buttons to confirm. The yo-yo coming back from a distance, deflect shield, using Mega Fist. It's not over yet. We are still scrapping. Big confirm, too far away for it to hit. And the call out of punishing the far slide with the Mega Fist. Reaction call outs there from Gojira Juice, getting game 1 on the board.
Gojira Juice got to have like the most insane lock-in playlist going down tonight. Something. There's a lock-in happening here. The spirit of Potemkin has like taken this man over or something.
Zep is incarnating themselves through Gojira's gameplay.
Let's roll. Keep it going. Kill your friends guilt-free.
Oh my
Pull up and start a conversation like that.
Yeah, I just sat down. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that?
The flick startup gets hit out. Wait to confirm. Get the cross up. Oh
dear. Someone call the authorities.
Somebody been playing plus R.
Oh Lord.
Tried to 5P. The Roger dive was not there. Open up on the side approach. The yo-yo setup was not meaty. Gojira was ready with a barre.
Oh. Tackle.
Garuda impact. Oh my god. You've seen it once. You've seen it twice. Her health is looking a little past tense here. Oh, yo, just cut the feeds. That's 2-0. 2-0 here for Gojira Juice. Y'all can't act like that's not reads though. Nobody here
that was a
that
read.
Wasn't reads.
No, that was a hard call out. Hard call outs. Look, I understand everyone's beef with Potemkin. I will never argue against someone beefing against Potemkin. But that was a read.
Into game number 3.
Duel 1.
Trying to decide who's going to go join in grand finals and who's going home in 3rd place. Great whiff punish from Phony at the start. And now staying in for prime Bridget range, really dealing with the approach of Potemkin from a safe distance.
But eventually working her way in, though, going with a little kickstart into the RC, a little charge dust action. Can we get the wall stick? No, drops the confirm, but able to go straight for the low and call out the hammerfall. That's wall break into positive.
BRC gets the back thrown incident punishment by Phony. Another touch is going to give them the round perfectly.
Absolutely good stuff so far. Here we go, set up the yo-yo, big 5H as we roll in. Got the pickup one more time, booty bumping, miss to confirm. We're about to burst out of this.
The chop calling the backdash. 6H tries to come out. The 5H chop yet again. The buster was interrupted. Oh, the PRC blocking the cross up, but it clips on the low. What a backdash into buster again by Gojira Juice.
And there's another knockdown. Wall stick into the super. Gonna give us some hard knockdown and positive bonus.
Another touch on the way in is going to give Phony their game on the board. Score now 2-1. Put the brooms away.
The set is not over. Lock it in, lock it in. Gotta be a little nervous after such a long set like this, but there is no time to waste. We have to keep rolling. We have to keep going. We gotta lock in. Let's see it go. Next game, kill your friends, guilt-free.
Brown start, Kara Garuda calls out the backdash of Phony, and the 6HS calls out the startup as well. And then using the 5H to beat Flick on startup. We are all making reads in the future. for the betterment of all gear kind.
Absolutely. Here we go. High, low, no one knows. Got caught on the high. Picked it up. Beautiful confirm. And yeah, we're going for that rock of the baby to break the wall. Give us a little positive bonus.
The chop calling out the backdash slide head, not working out on the landing. And Phony gonna open up Gojira towards the wall. I believe this will kill.
And here we are, loop de loop, and Pole gets the kill. And that's gonna be a beautiful round there for Phony, who's bringing it back, trying to grab victory out of the jaws of defeat here.
The golden burst does confirm. The flick not quite there.
Oh, good block. Oh my God. Yo, and that fence nerf, I know that's got to be feeling great right about now. Because this were last patch, you would have gotten caught by that and then some.
The slide head connection. We trade on the approach. The backdash clipped by 6HS. Potemkin Airlines also going through with armor, waiting out for the low. Heat tackle hits. Close slash from the skies. Phony using YRC safely, and this is gonna confirm.
Oh no! Saluted out here. It's time. I mean, did you get burst? No.
No. No.
Little close slash though. Great block. Yo, and a little rock the baby. Setting up the yo-yo. One more time. Let's slink our way in. Try and get that open up.
Overhead into low, into overhead. You never know what it's gonna be. The close slash could have been throw, loop to loop, and get the hard knockdown. One more set of mix.
Baits out the burst, but we still need to get that last hit, and that will do it unless we have some insane drop. Nah, we got this. What a return to form. Phony bringing it to a game 5.
Another close set brought to you by Bracket About Nothing.
Bracket about nothing. You thought you were getting out early?
No.
Better strap into your entertainment. You saw it. I tasted
Yeah, we
it.
saw
It
it
was
too.
literally,
Ooh, yeah, we felt that shit.
like, I tasted the color purple in 7 different locations at the same time.
Yeah, no, like, I think we all saw that. I don't know if we're going to bring it to a connection test. I don't know if we're just going to take a second, but definitely something to consider, especially when the set is this close.
I edited the cables.
3, you got to stop chewing on the cables. We can eat after bracket.
It's all I got. Y'all shouldn't have left him out here with me. You know what I'm about. Y'all said it was safer to keep me in here than let me out free. I understand. Y'all said my rage baiting was too strong. Y'all can't let me know the communities. Y'all have to keep me contained. I understand.
There's already enough rage bait in the chat. I don't think we can handle you rage baiting as well right now.
They make me so proud. They really do. I'm so proud of the band chat. It touches me in my rage baiting hole of emptiness. Joy bait time. I got joy bait for you all day.
Joy. Let's joy bait.
You want joy bait? I got my puppy right next to me, and he is the cutest little scrungleberry you've ever seen in your life.
Oh my God. My dog was actually like chilling earlier.
It is game 5 Squanto. It is.
Another game 5. And that means more close sets, and that's what we like. Yeah, woohoo! Friendly reminder, everybody, claim a Matcherino code if you can.
Actually, no, the real talk is don't joy bait. Actually give the joy. You never bait the joy. You have to succinctly give it to them.
Throw joy at other individuals.
Never joy edge. Never joy edge somebody. That's not fun. Nobody liked that.
I'm fighting so hard to not say the most depraved shit when you said that. Fighting my demons.
Look, I just know how to call them. I don't tell you got to fight them or not, okay?
Oh, I have to, because then if someone clips me saying something out of pocket, it's gonna end up on Twitter.
I'm still waiting. I've been waiting my entire life, and none of y'all are brave enough to do it yet.
Oh my god. It's 10 p.m. Yo, that sounds like a Central Time East Coaster problem right there.
This is bars. Is Twitter? Who cares? The AI overlords. They're the only ones.
Yeah,
And
they
none of
do
us care about them, do we? Mm-mm.
For that.
Thank you are true. This is true.
I am
true. Yeah. I need one of those. I need one of those images of my face with one of the blue trues under it.
That would be the best, actually. The safest bet.
yeah.
You would take Axel to Colorverse. Where would I take Potemkin? I would take. Well, I know I would take RoboKai to Orange Julius. Duh.
Taking based on John Silver's.
I'm gonna take a Potemkin. Actually, no. I'm cooking a meal for Potemkin while Potemkin reads me poetry. That's what me and Potemkin are doing.
See that I was planning to make the meal for Dizzy Take May just somewhere. Take May to fast food. She'll be happy.
She'll be
Look,
happy.
I got this amazing like spinach stuffed portobello that I can do, and it's like it's the way. It's the way, the truth, and the light through a night. That and some wine. You're having a great time. It'll be a lovely day.
Sounds.
Me and Potemkin, doing good. Doing good.
I got some pizza in the fridge. I'm about to tear that up once this is over.
Why did y'all call it ice cream? Well, it should be gelato, right? It's custard. It is custard. It should be a gelato, though, right?
Is custard not a form of ice cream? So what exactly is custard, actually? I've never actually understood what the difference was.
Isn't it more egg than milk?
I mean, probably. I don't know. That's why I just wanted the answer. I'm curious now.
Same on the Game 5 situation. Round start, double the 2D. Waiting a moment. What a 6P on the yo-yo. And Gojira going for the smart approach. Hanging out past mid-screen. Waiting for the whiff punish to get their way in.
There it is. A little bit of the shell again into the tap does. Ooh, misses the buster, but yeah, it's a burst. DP, okay.
All right.
You guys already know. Yo, oh my god. No, bruh. Oh my
You act like you haven't seen that one before, Jay. You've seen that one before. You know the line. You know the routine.
Why do you think I
You
didn't
got to
say
double up.
anything? I didn't say anything because I knew she was dead.
The squint. I can feel the squint through the screen.
Like, I just covered my face. I was just like, oh, that shit hurts.
The slide head, the great backdash, trying to get the touch. Mega fist, but nobody was home. -6 on the whiff. One more touch on the side of Phony. Looking for the low, but didn't get the full confirm.
There it is, a nice walk back, setting up the yo-yo. Phony now, oh my god, caught him the explosion. Nice backdash on the slide head, but once again, got the 5H, pick it up. Let's go to the corner with me. A little high-low, oh my god, big 5H off the deflect shield.
To the skies, dropping booty, close slash hits. We are resetting the pressure. YRC, little bit of get off me tech is applied. Phony just looking for safe touches here.
One more time. Oh, no, the 2H misses, but we're able to save. No, we are not able to save it. We're going back to neutral. Setting up the yo-yo. Big 5H as we try to flick it. Got the knockdown. Set up a yo-yo again. Good use of the deflect shield. Got the Roger side from the other side. We are not done. It is time for some double Luigi.
Final game, final round. It's all going to be left here and now. Waiting out the flick, tried to mega fist into buttons that weren't there, made the read into the future, but it was the wrong one.
Setting up the yo-yo again, just trying to catch Potemkin, slipping. Went for the knockdown, set up the yo-yo one more time, caught the backdash here. Gojira in a little trouble. There's that wall stick in the wall break, saving that meter for neutral. Positive bonus here.
The deflect shield on the Roger dive, trying to make it through neutral. The trade works out for Bridget. Oh, HPP going through. 5H gets the burst off of Phony's side. It's not over yet.
You can see how patient she's playing. There it is. Good move into the kickstart my heart. Got the picker, but oh, the drop into Potemkin Buster. Have you seen something more devastating?
5K, 6K, YRC on the other side, trying to make a wait and a read. To the skies, we drop in booty, reset, pressure.
Got the jump out, no meter here for Gojira. Got the hit around, but that's not enough to kill. One more good touch will do it for Phony, but the same can be said for Gojira. What a 6P! And there it is, the 5H back hit gets the kill. Holy mother of God, Phony heading over to Grand Finals to get the run back against RedIAmNot, and the chat goes goddamn wild.
Honestly, how could you not go wild after seeing something like that? GG's from Gojira Juice making the lower half run of the century here, going out in 3rd place. But you know what that means, Dank.
Whew. It's time. It's time. It's time for the Season 2 showdown to return. Goldlewis versus Bridget. And yo, I don't know about Phony, but I know I need a second. My hands be shaking after a set like that. And you gotta go right into Grands? Shit.
Bridget putting that I'm the strongest bounty hunter in the Guilty Gear universe title to the test here versus 2 big body behemoths.
Okay, here we go. Lock it in. Lock it in. Whew. Insane bracket. Make sure you guys are claiming those codes if you have not yet. And once again, congrats to Gojira Juice for 3rd place. An insane run from you. That was a loser's run of all time.
That was goated. Goated run. And I'm just going to say, like, yeah, no, chat. My sweater is made out of mom's spaghetti right now after all that. There's no chance.
Nah, dude, I'm fucking, I'm gonna shake apart.
Crowd start big buttons, but after that last one, you feel like you can conquer anything, right? You just need Potemkin at their own game.
Be like that sometimes. Ooh.
Big trade trying to work the way in, rolling all the way to the start, and what a behemoth typhoon through the just block.
Right for it here. Went for that JH, a little 2S action into the 5H, tossing out the yo-yo one more time, and here we go, the Sky Beam.
Oh, wow! You waited out and baited out the YRC. That was genius level gameplay. That's layers that you only get from playing hours of Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah, that is definitely the, I've been playing, I live here. This is my house. This is not just a game to me type of read.
The overhead connects the burst off of RedIAmNot's side. Double just blocks into the behemoth. The gap was there and ready to be capitalized on.
One more time, rolling it. Oh, caught on the drone. We're in trouble. Oh my God! Hey, is that Dr. Doom in the chat? Hi, Dr. Doom. Oh?
The baby got rocked. We are going for more mix. What a jump out of the throw.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, this could hurt a lot. It's not going to be enough to kill, but that does make Bridget bleed.
There is 100 meter though, and yo, we ain't gonna use it. Get the air throw. She's sniping you out of the skies. That's a game for Phony. Or not for Phony, I'm for RedIAmNot. Sorry. I got mixed related.
Has RedIAmNot been playing Avatar with air throws like that? I'm just saying, that looked like an Avatar air throw right there if I've ever seen one.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
That was some Avatar Legends air throwing right there.
Are we calling in?
2.
Alrighty, once again, kill your friends guilt-free. Will the Bridget Nation be able to lock it in, or will RedIAmNot put another notch on the belt, another W?
Well, that's 75% right there. Directly into the pocket of Goldlewis Dickinson. No chaps included.
Say what you will about Goldlewis. The one thing that us bracket runners love is sometimes this game's really goddamn fast. I'm like, oh good, I can get out of here. This will be over sooner or later, one way or another.
YRC gets baited too again with the layers. Oh, okay, that was terrifying. I saw an alternative future that nobody wants to talk about.
Definitely, but still a good call out.
Hits the reset. The RC into the low is gonna open up RedIAmNot, put him against the wall, and with that touch, not enough to kill.
There it is, wall break into positive. Ooh, the DP chip out. You know what?
I'm normally used to seeing Kais and Leos and Souls do that, but damn it, why can't Bridget too?
I mean, real talk, multi-hit does make sense on the chip out. I can see the vision.
Absolutely. Yeah, get that chip damage, girl. Get that chip damage. Oh, set up another yo-yo. A little bit of that high-low. Oh, but the 6P taking you out. A big old 2P to stuff the buttons into the overhead with the drone. Look at that. Confirmed. That's beautiful.
Does it kill?
No, not enough
quite.
to kill.
That hard knock on the other side into these behemoth typhoons might do a lot of damage emotionally and physically when you're hit with a 6P like that.
Here we are. Hey, welcome in, Hotashi. How we doing tonight? You came just in time for our grand finals here between RedIAmNot and Phony. Sending up that behemoth, going in for that nasty overhead, but we gotta force the burst here.
Trying to trade out, runs in with the low, same side, BRC, behemoth in the skies. We are stunting with these routes.
Oh, and there it is. Gun Super coming out, a little close slash under the 2S, trying for it again, send up that yo-yo. Oh my God!
Trade, always in the favor of Bridget's opponent. RedIAmNot taking game number 2.
Whew. Crazy work.
Yes, I am giggling at myself at the fact that our chat is warning our chat about our chat.
Oh,
that is how you know we've got a good community. That's how you know.
We were just talking about all the Bridget
It is
players. They're like, I
Digly.
wonder where
Welcome in,
Dig's
welcome in,
at.
fam.
Yeah. Good to see you, Dig. All right, let's get it. Kill your friends guilt-free.
And yes, welcome in the Hotashi. Everybody was speaking with it. Welcome in, fam. The other side gets the burst. Phony put against the wall. Burst from Goldlewis.
Yeah, oh, nasty work here. Going for that jump in, a little bit of that guard crush, but, you know, Phony trying to escape, trying to find a way to get a one good counter hit. But there is the Roger dive into the red RC. We might be able to do something here, 3.
Another touch on the way wall. Not quite stuck. I say that. And then, you know, open up with a low. Aerial grabs into wall break. It's a positive bonus here from Phony.
There it is, a little charge dust into the close slash booty bump to get the kill here. That's a round here for Phony, showing some signs of life.
Oh, 2H. Yes, indeed. Get the burst off of RedIAmNot's side. Not afraid of the drone. Had already taken ample space away from it to know that it was going to go away.
And there it is, beautiful rock the baby, setting up the yo-yo one more time as we roll in. More yo-yo toss, but oh, caught on the jump in. This is gonna be some trouble.
YRC, get off me, Tech, but dashing in to the 2K2D side swap. YRC to push RedIAmNot against the wall. Phony putting the work on. Booty bump into Rock the Baby for some positive bonus.
And here we are, the Sky Beam. It cometh once again. Stay on the block here. Oh, but that's one big nasty counter hit. No reason to burst here. That is just a Goldlewis round. Set point, tournament point for Goldlewis being piloted by RedIAmNot.
The jump into low, burst by Phony to keep RedIAmNot up against the wall. Continuing more pressure, Yo-Yo is out, just blocked to get some distance. These IBFDs allowing RedIAmNot to jump off the wall. And what a call out with the throw.
Oh, and there it is, got the trade. Yo-Yo toss out, unable to get it. There's that jump around one more time with the 5H follow-up. Oh, hold on, Yo-Yo on the backside. Not gonna matter though, caught by the JD.
Falling in with behemoth buttons, and that DP is going to seal it. RedIAmNot, your tournament champion for bracket about nothing's open number 39.
Very, very impressive stuff from RedIAmNot as always. You know, they've been making the rounds. If they're not winning, they're getting second place in brackets. So, like, this is definitely not a shock to see. Really, really good stuff there from Dark Paluna. And of course, big shout outs, huge shout outs to Phony making second place in Bracket About Nothing's Open. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this her best run?
I mean, I don't know, but yo, goated run on the Bridget, nonetheless, showing us what they've got with one of the greatest bounty hunters to do it in Guilty Gear.
Absolutely. Yeah. Best band runs this beginner bracket. Yeah. So y'all got to give her flowers on that. That was insanity.
From graduating band's beginner bracket to second placing the open, that is goated movement. That's what the Guilty Gear community and fighting game community are all about. Taking us and making us learn together the joy of fighting games.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. I just love seeing a good ass underdog story. I love seeing growth like that. That was just an absolute treat to watch. So really good games to everybody. And hey, guys, claim those Matcherino codes before it closed. I think before we cash out, I think these players are more than earned.
You know
the cash.
You know they did. Did a couple of clicks. You're already watching us on Twitch. Just click the Twitch link and just get that code redeemed. You know it's worth it. It's a free quarter to give to them. It's worth it. That was such hype sets from top to bottom.
Absolute showcase there. $173.18 in the prize pool. Y'all pulled out tonight, and I love to see it. Like, that was awesome. That was awesome.
And just to shout out our top 8 one more time for the evening. Going home in first place was RedIAmNot. And in second place, Phony. Third place was Gojira Joose. Fourth place, KyokuReset. Tied in fifth was ClockWorkDesign and Udongein. And in seventh place was Kensei and Kirby. GG's to all of our competitors, all 57 of you that showed up today in Bracket About Nothing.
Y'all definitely showed your stuff. Really good stuff. And hey, if you guys enjoyed the violence and you want some more, you know, me and 3 are the heads of DXG, and we do have a big bracket coming up this weekend on August 29th at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. For those of y'all who don't know, that's my birthday as well as the 2-year anniversary of Bracket. So we have a big one planned for you guys that Saturday. Come sign up. Link to the bracket. I just put it in the chat, as well as a Matcherino. We have $251 in the prize pool already, courtesy of yours truly. Look, I don't want much for my birthday. I just want to see some good ass gear. So claim a Matcherino code if you got the opportunity. Come pull up, come sign up, and if you can't, just come claim a code. I just appreciate all of it. We want to see you guys there. It's gonna be fun.
Please come through to be so amazing. Me and Dank on the comes yet again, giving y'all hype sets and replays, call by calls, and hoping y'all have a great day and time until we get there. That's less than 1 week away, Dank. I am hyped for it, and I'm glad we've had a lovely time here at Bracket About Nothing yet again. Y'all take care of yourselves out there. Take it easy. I've been I3FGC, and I will catch y'all next time. Catch me out. I stream too. Y'all know where the Twitch is.
Absolutely. I'm actually going to be going live in a little bit, probably playing some variety since it's a little late. But big shout outs to LT33. Always a pleasure to come with you, my man. And of course, big shout outs to our Bracket About Nothing team. Of course, Hot Dog and all of our TOs locking it down. These brackets run so smooth because of y'all. So pat yourselves on the back because y'all earned it. All right. I've been DankXNen with LT3. You already heard what he said. Be good to one another. Peace out, y'all.
Later.